Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Oh, someone's been playing on my desk again. Oh, I forgot to change the title too. But another season of Timberborn coming at you. Changing this one too. Oh yeah. Splunking Beavers. Map by KenderFrog. Spelled spelunking wrong. Spelunking. There we go. Cool. Change the Twitch title. Get that going on. We're gonna be playing. We finished our first hard map yesterday, and yeah, it was Thousand Islands. A lot of fun. But yeah, we kind of broke the back of it on the difficulty side and was like, "Yep, we're done. Moving on." How it go? Good day, Tripsy. Hope you're doing well today, friend. So we've been chatting a lot with KenderFrog, and KenderFrog is I think, a pretty brilliant map developer. And I'm going to post the name and the link for it right in chat here. Let's go ahead and get that sucker pinned. There, so you'll be able to see if you want to give this map a try. Give it a go, but this is the one we'll be playing. We'll be playing its home day today. Couldn't be better. Hot jams. Good. I'm hoping you're able to rest up and all. Did make another 5 hours. Oh. Yeah, so Spelunking Beavers is the map we're going to play. The Beavers have discovered a mountaintop falls flowing into a peaceful valley. These humans have left their mark, but pristine waters flow as far as the eye can see. The explorers say that there's hidden hollows is right, in the mountain, but we have more important things to worry about, such as the kits. The kits is the babies. So again, this map was developed by KenderFrog. I was able to catch their stream last night. And yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, really neat. They were finishing up one of the maps they were making, which looked absolutely brutal. And they were talking about developing something else, but I had to go to bed. Sorry, my allergies are just kicking me in the teeth. I'd rather mute and be silent for a couple seconds than sneeze all up into the microphone. Good day, Crank. Hope you all doing well today. Give me just another second here to gain a little bit more composure, then I'll be ready to party. All right. I think we're good. So yeah, this is KenderFrog's map. Again, I have added the link into the chat. It is pinned if anyone wants to take a gander at it. I'm just about done with this here coffee. We're going to be playing hard mode. Now, we're playing on 1.x. 1.x has added a lot of tools for map developers. Speaking of, I need a name for a settlement. Oh, let's see. Somebody said Tree Fitty was one name. Timberopolis. What was another one? Timberopolis, I wouldn't mind. I can't remember. Somebody else had another one that was really cool. I was like, remember it for next time. Timberopolis is fine. Kuna was here. Hold on. We have 13 beavers. Interesting. Kuna. There you are, friend. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is 1.x. So we're playing on the latest experimental. Where we are in real time. The game is going to be released at 1.x. It's going to become stable in about 2 weeks. So right now it's still the experimental version, so I keep saying we're on 1.x because this is the version we're on. It is still getting updates, but yeah. The thing that 1.x added for map developers was a lot of sneaky stuff. So you can add water sources. You can also add water sources that expire. You could add explosions, and what explosions do is just straight up open up the map real hard. So that's a bad water source right there, and it's hidden. See how, like, we don't really see it? Oh, it would, yeah, it will spill out like that. Oh, that's cheeky. Why? Kender has a reputation, from what I understand, for making difficult maps. The blockage. Okay. And by difficult, setting up these timed explosives, hidden devices that alter the map in a fairly drastic way. So what I want to see, and we're not in development mode, so I don't know like what this all entails, right? Like, is this gonna go bad? Is this gonna go bad? We have no idea, and I'm not gonna put it in development mode to figure that out. We're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna experience it fresh. We're just gonna see what's what. So we're just taking a little bit of a look. Are these all sources? What is all this? Yep, 4 sources. Okay. I'm just trying to take a quick look. Is there anything very obvious in the map? And there's a lot of stuff that we just, like I said, we just can't see. There's some invisible items. So if we really wanted to cheat, we could crack this open into a map editor and really tear it apart. But that's not the vibe I'm trying to put out. That's not what I want to accomplish. All right. So we are in hard mode. Trying to figure out what is the first real plan of action. First plan of action is get all this lumber harvested, all this beautiful lumber. It's going to be a while until we can get to any real amount of dynamite or land terraforming or anything. I was thinking of walling this off. You know, put the put the floodgates on. That was kind of the first idea. Put a floodgate here. Name something after me. All right, Tripsy, you got it, friend. Oh, I forgot to do the color. Boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. Tripsy. And Kuna, I forgot to name Kuna a color. Where's Kuna? There to Kuna. You are done. All right, got the Beaver boys named. Now, the one thing I kind of want to know is how do we deal with this? Like I said, if I floodgate this out, what's going to happen is this bad water is eventually going to push into here. So it's going to take a lot of lumber. But one of the things I'd like to almost do, if we can, is... I guess that's not terrible. What you see right here is the opening, right here. So this looks like 9-10 blocks. If we get something like that, 2, 4, 6, and try to push it this way, so it floods off the map, that's ideal. So the end of the map is here. There's a blockage here which is maintaining quite a bit of pressure. So I'm thinking the idea I really have is to kind of get this forcefully blocked up so we can get as much water as possible and maybe get rid of that bad water source. That's the 10,000 foot idea I have about the whole thing. When we did hard mode last time, we did lose once. We're able. What's down? Whoa, what you got? What you got sneaking down there, buddy? You got going? What kind of magic you got sneaking over here? Oh, okay. There's some more stuff. I'm glad I looked. Yeah, I was looking at it like this. I'm like, I don't see anything. Okay, so we got 2 hidden ruins. Okay. That's how you get in there. Interesting. We still have not really had to mess with the ruins because we've had so much metal. Now, I don't see anything here. I think we can all agree there's nothing really hidden here. Like, there's nothing for me to click on. There's no assets, no objects, no nothing. So that tells me something's going to explode or something is going to change drastically about this. Right? That's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right. I don't want to go all, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego on this? I kind of want to just get at it. So let's go ahead and get at it. Get at it. Let's go ahead and assign our chippity chopping rules. Rip. Okay, something like that. And some woodcutter gerbs. Or just empty to put a building there, because why not? I guess that makes sense. I mean, that's a fine line of logic. I mean, it could be 100% benign, right? But given the reputation of this specific map maker, I'm very, very much not feeling the, oh, maybe just for funsies, right? Everyone loves a little bit of... Who doesn't love some funsies? No. There's badness in them there hills. I can feel it in my bones. There's something to scuff about for sure. Good day, LG. Hope you're doing well today. We're gonna get some lumber done, and then we're gonna tippity tap some freaking water because we needs water. Needs that there water. Well, let's see what we can do with this. Just go ahead and get started. This needs more. Kuna is the first builder of the proud Builder League of Builders. Like to do building things with their buildings. Okay, is that everything? Okay, so we got that, we got that. That's going to get built, that's getting chopped. All right, what's the next plan? I do see a lot of movement down here. There's quite a bit more wood. Like, there's all this is already here. So I'm feeling there's some intention for us to get into this for a bunch of lumber before we automate lumber production. I don't want to tear a map apart. I don't want to spend like 3 hours like min-max. Well, what if? But what? You know, I don't want to do. Whoa, hell! I don't want to do that. But I don't want to get caught with my trousers not on my butt. I don't know what's going with that. I'm gonna finish my coffee now. Oh, my coffee separated. Huh. Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. The creamer separated, and it was this weird yin-yang kind of a setup in my coffee cup. Not worried about it. My gut biome is tough. Even if it's a little shaky-janky. I mean, we'll find out over time. Check in on me on my declining health as we proceed. Okay, so there's that. I'm under the impression some bad crap is going to happen somewhere. The thing is, I can't do any real terraforming at all without some science. And I don't see any science things to get. 1.x also adds relics. Think of relics like abandoned human technology that is like, here's a telescope, take it apart, 400 science, that kind of a thing. Alright, so I think I'm gonna move. Moving over here doesn't make any sense right now either. We do need some farming. We do need food. So I gotta get on that per soon. Is it worthwhile getting it set up here? Maybe? Man, so many questions. I don't know what to do. Well, the thing I also want is the Dripomatron. Okay, that's not super expensive. I can get some work done with that. I don't have any beeves right now, so let's just get that going on. We do have some storage. I don't know how much storage I want. I probably should just keep building. Alright. Science. Let's get some science going on. Okay. I think I'm making an executive decision in a bad way, but that's okay. I did turn down the audio because for whatever reason on the intro screen, it's loud, and I don't know why. So loud, don't know why. Why? Don't know why. Why? Don't know why. Oh, yep. We're definitely going to be doing some extended shift action. Yep. Okay. There's that going on. Good stuff. We are actually going to do the thing I said. We're going to move over here. What I would like is a large pile right there. Or lumbar. Are you too far away from the... Oh. And the pathing gets me every time. I get it. I get it as a core game mechanic. I get it. But then I don't get it, right? Okay. That's gonna get that going on. Won't somebody please think of the kits? Your building's unstacked. Did you build it already? Holy butts, man. Okay. That goes away. Please get to it. That's at 2. That's fine. Yep, just start stashing logs. I also need to start stashing water. I also need to start stashing this food, because what's most likely going to happen is we're going to have bad tide pretty quick. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Storage. Water. Let's get some good old stuff going on here. Water. Yep. Cool. These take 15 a pop or something. Go ahead and boop, boop, boop. Okay. Also wouldn't mind a berry storage. And then I gotta figure out some more long-term food thing. We also super duper don't have stairs. Stairs take planks. That takes time and effort we just don't have. Okay. There's 3 metal sources linked to triggers will destroy them. Beavers touch it or at some time later. Yeah. Yep. This is a solid thing. So we just have that there. This isn't a trap or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna avoid getting into metal for as long as I possibly can. Because of exactly that thought. Okay, we have a drought. Not great. A drought also means we can't plant food. There's a lot of mature berries here, so I'm not super worried about it. I don't know how long the drought's gonna be. Let's not build that right now. We're gonna run out of water before we run out of food, so let's get another pump going on. Hi. Thanks. What I also need is some level of housing. The housing doesn't have to be fancy, but the way in which new kits are brought into the wild is based on available housing. It makes it a real set it and forget it kind of a situation, which is really nice. But the thing of the matter is if I'm not building new housing, we're not getting new kids, right? New kits, they're called. So I do want to start to make sure that we have at least some housing. We don't need a gigaton of housing, but I need something more than 0. So this is going to allow for housing for 6. What I also need to super duper 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 make sure is that when we're talking about housing, we be very conscientious about our population curve. So we start the game off with a handful of adults and a handful of kits. If we don't have housing for those kits or new kits to be created, we're just gonna population spiral and die, and that's it. So this is housing for 9. I think that's probably a good start. That's nice and cramped. We're not eating up a bunch of farmland with that. That works all right. So if we can get that built, that'd be great. I might want another water pump. How many days do we have? 2 days? Might want another water pump. What is the longest resiliency for crops that we have? 2 days. 3.5 days. 1 days, 0.5. Yeah, it's not gonna. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna waste the effort trying to build out. Our berries. We will need to do something like this. Boop and skaboop. I will need another berry collector down there and there, or what have you. I would like to get some berry storage going on. The blueberries have a resiliency of 9 days, which is awesome for a starting layout and everything. The problem with that is they take an obscene amount of time to be ready for harvest. So not ideal. Okay, we have housing for 9. I would like, honestly, 1 more house, but I don't want to build it on top of land that could be used for farming. So here's this. I woke up today, my voice was super, super deep. Like, definitely deep, super deep. It was like running, the joke I usually make is like running ads for NPR or something. Like, I got that deep. It's time for another donation drive here, or the springtime donation drive here for NPR. If you enjoy any of the services provided by it, you're just that deep, mellow kind. Let's see here. Layouts are tough. That's fine. I'm not going to nitpick something I'm going to just literally destroy later. Yeah, fine. Could probably do better, I don't care. But that gets us a handful more housing. So that's 9 plus the 6, that's 15. And we have 13 beavers right now. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We got another day and a half. I think I spaced this out terribly, but that's alright. There's actually not really more room for more pumps, which is neat. Okay. I would like to get all these berries picked. After that last house gets built, we'll get a storage. Medium warehouse is fine. And I'm trying to be conscientious of how much room I have and how much we're using. As little reassurance as that's going to give us. Am trying, not doing very well. Let's get rid of something like that. This can fit right there pretty nicely, I say. That you are blueberries. I'm hoping. The thing I'm banking on right now is KenderFrog has given us enough blueberries that we can make it through this first part of the drought without worrying too much about it. That's the idea I have. New well-being heights. Get people at places to nap. Now, what is our current well-being for? If we can get to 5... Yeah, 2 is the first step. If we can get to 5, we'll get 20% extra work out of everybody. So what do we have for well-being that we can just slap down? Rooftop terrace is not super expensive, but it has to be placed on top of a different thing. Campfire sounds dope. And of course, it's not going to be able to fit anywhere. But something like this, I think, is worth it if we can get... 20% is a huge percent. If ever you played like a roguelike or roguelite or whatever it's called, or a dungeon crawler or whatever, like 20% extra fire damage is a lot of fire damage. Like that is insane. Especially when it scales later in the game. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm banking on here is we get a little bits here and there going on. I'm gonna pause that right away. I just wanted it built. Gonna pause and see if we can get another pump going on before it's too late. Something like this. Can I get priority on this? Oh, is it built? Oh, it wasn't built yet. All right, that's fine. Okay, we got 20 blueberries. There's plenty of blueberries still to be had. We're gonna pause this for now. Gonna beef this up. We've got enough lumber kicking about. Yeah. We need more haulers, we need more builders. And that can get paused for a little bit. Okay, we didn't get as much water stashed as I was hoping, but the ones that we've built are built. So kind of the conversation about that. There's that. We get a little distance on that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we'll get a little water, right? A floodgate here would give us a lot more room, but we ain't got the time for that. Okay, we'll get a little more out of the system, and it's done. It's done. Oh yeah, these only go down by 2. Okay, so that frees up that kind of work. We can unpause dang near everything because we just freed up 3 workers. That can get tamped down. That can kick back up. Okay, I do need 2 more blueberries. The blueberries. There, that'd be great. Thanks. That gets paused. Got nothing. We've got nothing to farm and nothing to do about it. So there's that. Yo, the blueberries connected. It's a 4-day drought. I think we can handle 4 days worth of drought, right? I think so. I think we're pretty good on the that. That's wholesale unhelpful. Thanks. It's not only a little unhelpful. It is wholesale unhelpful. Okay, has everything we wanted been built? Great. Now, I started science early for a reason. Because the things I think that are critical are something like this. Stairs. Pretty critical. So I can actually move around the map a little bit. Also, levees just require logs. So any manipulation we need to do, bam. The floodgate, which is something I really want, needs planks. We're not there yet. But let's get... Yeah, this also requires planks. A lot of the neat things require planks. But I did just want to get some of the science started. Science takes a long time. Who would have thought, right? But getting that kind of a thing started really helps. Okay, yep, nope, that's fair. I just want all of the whatever's out of the way. Let's see. Are we able to do planks? 15 logs, and then what do we need for power? Yeah, we're not going to worry about tidal power for a while. For a while. Not going to mess with it for a while. But we are going to mess with this. Yeah. Get that going on. Here's our stairs I want. Thanks. Platforms. We ain't got enough for that. Not going to make any of this fancy. I don't super duper care about platforms, but I do want to get some stuff going on. Alright, looks like we've gotten most of the blueberries. Looks like we've gotten almost all the blueberries. So those are done. Oh, was there stuff to harvest? Whoops. Maybe I unpaused it too quickly. Yeah, okay, you're done. And you're done. And... You're done. And you're done. Okay, cool. Okay. We got some time. We got some... in panic mode. No, it's cool, right? I think what happened with our last hard game is, and I said this before, I think we nipped it a little too soon. I think we, like, finished the difficulty. Once we had it, like, zoned out, I think we kind of beat the map. And it's not like, I'm not trying to brag, oh, we're so good, we beat the map. I'm not trying to say that, but the way in which the map was laid out, I think we got a lot of the difficulty out of the way. I don't think I've really experienced a full hard mode. If you catch what I'm trying to put out there. Get the rest of those trees harvested. That's all getting stocked up. Cool. We got a really good stock. Because what's probably going to happen is we're going to have our first die-off maybe soonish? Not even sure. But once we hit... Oh, there's some berries over there. There's some berries over there. Wanted the berries. What's going to happen is we're probably going to have a bit of a die-off like we did in the past. Which I'm not too adverse about. But if at all possible, I would like to avoid it. That'd be cool. I will disappear in just a second. I need to take a phone call. Let's do a quick save, Timberopolis. And SS01. Yep, I need to take a phone call. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, sorry about that. Was really optimistic that was a job thing. It was spam. Okay, anyway. Yeah, sorry about that. We have an ad break in about 30 seconds here, folks. Great opportunity to get up, stretch, move around. You know the whole drill. You know the thing. Yeah. It's awesome. This is all going to be crap the second bad times happen. Bad tides and bad times. But let's start talking about more building, right? We have a bunch of area here. It is going to be a pain for me to move any water up and around there. Yeah, it was, well, it didn't flag, it wasn't flagged as spam. So I wanted to pick it up because I thought there'd be something about it, but yeah, it wasn't nothing. Alright. I do want a floodgate. Double? Double floodgate, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and unlock a levee. Maybe we start doing this. Floodgate right there. Try to preserve as much water as we possibly can. I think so. We have enough planks. I don't need more planks. I do need more of that. Now, how are we going to get down without me demolishing all these blueberries, huh? Yeah, you can't be reached. Be able to stack living quarters, save space? Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely can. Can you get down there now? Probably not. Yeah, I can. I'm at a good part where I am right now with living quarters. Oh, how are we gonna get to the other side? Beans and biscuits, my guy. Beans and biscuits. B&B. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Let's see. We have one more day of drought. Get some more storage going on. Just stack up. Just keep stacking the numbers. Get all this clear cut and harvested. It takes logs to build the storage. I'm storing more logs. We're not wasting logs. It's perfect. Now, yeah, I don't know how to get down here. Shoot. I do want more planks, I lied. And you can stop. If I had more time, I would just levee across, but I don't. What do you call it when you use levees to get across a path? You levitate. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry I'm like this. You levitate. Yay. I'll probably build a double platform to build that, and then we'll build the floodgate. Whatever, whatever. Our water held, so that's good. That is actually something I need to build up more of. Way more water storage. All these little bushes and trees and crap in the way. Also, the moment this is ready, we're gonna get some freaking stuff going on. Really tempted to delete all these blueberries for farmland. How long are you gonna take? You're 63% of the way there already? Yeah, because you've been growing. Alright. That's doing that. Anything superfluous, I can knock out. Reduce that by 2, reduce that by 1. The moment we can. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, don't return moisture too soon. Is there any more building we need? I do want more water storage. I don't need this right now, thank you. This is critical right now. That can finish. That can just get paused. We're actually just going to do this. Water is full up. That can get removed. I'm going to get as much space as I possibly can. If we can get 4 days of water, we'll be in a really good position because that's how long it takes for 1 carrot harvest. That's kind of about how this is going to look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to raise any higher, so I really want that floodgate. Sluices would be ideal, for sure. But I want a floodgate, so... Oh, there it is. Yeah, a floodgate would be what we need right now. Okay, everything got planted. You guys are bored? Awesome. Okay, how are we on getting to the thing I want? Man, I need so much science. Science! Yeah, I want a double floodgate. And how much was that platform? 100. Ugh! So much money. So much sciencey money. This is very akin to how I play a lot of games. Very science-focused. Whenever I play, pick a game. Civilization, Stellaris, whatever. I always play a scientific race? Species? They're not called factions in that game. I think they're called species. Scientific species, which means my industry usually takes a hit. I'll get the cool toys, but one of the means to produce it. That's kind of the vibe. We got quad thruster laser blasters. How many have you made? We have quad thruster laser blasters. Cool. Good story, bro. Good story. Okay. We do have a little more planting we can do. I want a bit more plank. I want to be able to build the stuff immediately. Just immediately. And then this... How far did this go? Oh, this goes a while. Okay. Just do it. We're short a person. Locked. I need this to run. Okay, there we go. Just getting literally the 1 or 2 blueberries, because we actually don't have any food right now. They might be suffering our first die-off. Pretty on the soonish. Which, again, isn't the end of the world, but isn't ideal. We don't have very many kits. We're not short workers. Why no plank? Okay. Fine. We'll deal with that later. How about? This all the way taken? Not quite. I think we'll get a carrot harvest, at least 1. That would be great. I think I might shut off some housing and start working that magic, working that idea. It's not a culling, because we're not killing anybody, right? We're just saying, like, hey, no, like, ease up on the kids. So everyone's living a full life, aside from the few we just made homeless. This I want. Get paused. Okay, water's actually looking good. Building lacks power. Duh? Oh, okay. Drought in 3 days. Perfect. We will be able to get a full carrot harvest in. Or most of it anyway. So you are now carrots, and let's hope that's enough. I was hoping to have this floodgate and stuff done before the next harvest, but I don't think that's going to happen now. Would we be okay with a single floodgate? Because I can't afford a second. I can't afford a second level. I still can't build this thing. And I still don't have a platform yet. Ah! So many things I want to accomplish and I'm unable to. It's frustrating. Okay. How soon until this is ready? 16%, 16%, 19%, 80%. We're actually going to get a blue... We'll get one blueberry harvest. And then we'll do the thing. What I might do... Levee's the cheapest thing we can build, yeah? Let's do this. We'll build it. We'll build this. I'll smash that. I'll put a floodgate in or something. Figure it out. 150. We should be able to get 150 science before the thing. Oh, this is risky. Why are we making so few planks? I'm not even using planks right now. That's bizarre. Oh! My God, I know why we're not making more planks. We're full of storage. We have nowhere else to put the planks. Hi. God, I'm dumb. Yeah, there's legit nowhere to put the planks. The building that makes the planks is full of planks. Okay, so we have people that are very hungry. We might be boned. We'll have to see. We got some 71, 70s in here. Yep. Building lacks power. Yep, welcome to that. Why is this not getting built? Waiting for materials. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. And everyone is slow because they hungry. Okay, yep, a little bit of backlash. That's fine. Whole lot of backlash. All right. That idea is not going to work. I was hoping this was going to be enough flow, and we could do something about that, but that's not going to... Oh, did you actually build it? Oh, for a moment, it got somewhat built. All right, our pie in the sky things are just going to have to wait. Someone come get these 1 logs, please. I go. Let's see, are we going to make it? 88, 89, 90? One more day. One more day and food is on the way, but I think most of our beeves are going to get got first. Looking for some blueberries or anything. There's nothing harvestable up here or down here. Okay. 97. We're about to make it. We're about to make it. We're about to make it. Yes! Harvest and then just put it in your face and go, ah, rah, 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 rah. Please. Yes. Yes? No one died? No one died. Awesome. Now, we're going to go a full 24-hour shift, which sucks. But we need all these carrots harvested. We need all the harvest. Yep. Actually, just concentrate on harvesting right now. If the drought is longer than 4 days, the carrots won't last anyhow. So, womp womp. Come on. 2 more science. 1 more science. Yes! Floodgate Beaver. Floodgate Beaver. Little floodgate Beaver. Little floodgate Beaver. And we got the planks. We got all the goods. I'm gonna put this to 0 while it's free flowing. We're not gonna get it built soon enough, but that's okay. We did get 1 levee built. That's good progress. We harvested all those carrots and it still says we have no food. Isn't that funny? I think that's funny. I could just be at top height. Okay, so yeah, look at that. We're still pumping some water. That's good. It's a 5-day drought. That's paused. Unpaused. I think I just need to build more farms, but what I'm gonna do instead is we're gonna shut off the water. And the idea is we're gonna save as much water as we can for the crops. So this can go away. I would like this tidied up. Okay. And now that. Okay, they got rid of a lot of the sticks. We still have no food. This is not improved. We still have 0 food. I do have a bunch of workers, though, so I guess some more planks would be good. That's still paused. That's still paused. This got built. Yeah. I guess the thing I really want is this. That's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. We got some free workers. Build up our reserve. Pause, because there's nothing really for you to do right now. Is food actually hitting the warehouse now? Oh yeah, this goes back to 16. I need everyone to have a morale, and right now we have no morale at all. Hey, we have a well-being of 5 because people actually get to sleep. How about that, huh? How about that? If we had a mushroom farm, I would be making a morale joke. Oh, it's all about morale. We're emphasizing harvest before planting because I've got no guarantee that we're going to have stuff available. And actually, what I would like is another farm. All I gotta say about that. Nedved! I hope you have a delightful day as well, friend. Conquer all of your enemies, complete all your mandates, kick all the varieties of butt there is to kick, and just have a gosh darn delightful day. There. This public service announcement by JohnMegacycle. Hi. I hope you kick all kinds of butts. All the butts. Kick them all. Butts are made for kicking. Kicking and sitting. That needs to be a bumper sticker. Butts were made for kicking and sitting. I don't know. I rarely ever know what's going on. That's half the fun, right? Alright, once this gets built, we're going to cut our builders down by 2. We need more of this harvested faster. Come on. One more plank? What are we missing? It just has to get built. Oh, that drives me bananas. Come over here and hit the hammer on it a bunch. There, you built it. Congratulations. Gonna go, maybe gonna be later. Sounds good. Have a good day, friend. A weird song. Lyrics are not appropriate, but it is an old song. Okay. Once we get past 1.5 days of the drought left, we'll switch back to a planting emphasis. We're actually looking pretty good right now. I'm gonna make another safety save. There we go. Thank you. Timberopolis. Okay, I'm seeing some blueberries come in. That's good. It's getting picked. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear. There are some crows outside, and they are losing their frickin' mind. I don't know if they're telling dirty limericks to each other or dumb jokes or whatever, but it's like one of them is talking and talking and talking. Then all of a sudden, they all break off into a cacophony. I don't know what's going on, but man, whatever joke that was, it slapped. Building unstaffed. Which one's unstaffed? That one. We're done with that, thanks. We're going to have a bit of a die-off here in a minute. Down to 12 beavers again. But we're good on water. How long is our water going to last us? 6 days. Awesome. Food is on the growth. That's good. I wouldn't mind if someone would come here and hippity-hop-chop the rest of this stuff. There's some trees here I wouldn't mind get got Get out of here. Okay, I know berries are not everyone's favorite foodstuffs, but what I do need to do is store it. So is there anywhere I can just chuck some storage just arbitrarily? Probably. Probably. Sooner or later. Time will tell. I know this is far away, but it just gotta stash some stuff. So, blueberries, thank you. I might start building some proper storage down there for the carrots and the water and everything. No, Tripsy died of old age. Oh. Oh, I know what we're missing. Hold on, I know something we're missing. Oh, we ain't got no babies. How old are you? Nope. Nope. Yes. Every game needs at least one derg. It's just such a fun word to say. Say it with me. Derg. That's a nice dog you have. It's not a dog. It's a derg. All right. We've harvested everything. Now I'm going to change this back to a... Oh, I did? Has been? This is a planting emphasis. We're going to get a bunch planted, and then I'm going to pull those workers off to do something else. Anywhere you can get carrots. Get all the carrots. Alright. I think you're done. There's no more tree. And you're doing berry. Which I did say I wanted to tidy up, but that's okay. Do we have... Two. Awesome. That is expensive, but... That's all. I just wanted to say but. Does this connect? It's still not connected. Okay, well... We're gonna start getting rid of some crap. That goes away. With some amount of priority. Thank you. How many workers we got? 1 workers. Yikes. You don't need to work. You need to work. We got more berries. Do we build the storage? We have not built the storage yet. It is almost done. It is done. Fantastic. Okay, the berries can get harvested. This can be a frickin' thing. Said you make us a cake. 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 So the water has actually stayed throughout the whole drought season. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's a really, really good sign. Now, bad water's going to be really dicey because I don't have a good way to get rid of it, and that's the reason for the floodgate and not just a dam or something. I need a way to be like, okay, flush all the crap out. That can get paused. We come online. That maybe can get unpaused soon. How are we on lumber? It's unpaused. Paused. Yeah, we got a while for the carrot harvest. But I would like to make it down here eventually, but it is a distance. It is a distance. Yeah. Okay, drought ends. Water returns to the colony. Freaking fantastic. Now, having played hard mode before, the one thing I do know that we have to start working on and emphasizing is water storage, right? So literally any crevices like this, I think that we can fill would be just great. It's a little farther away from the main hub, but the benefit is I'm trying to min-max all the farming area I can. Because one bad, whoa, God. Yep, sorry. One bad tide is going to kind of ruin the whole thing. Oh, hell. Alright. Let's get that removed. I think that's lost, probably forever. That's unfortunate. Okay, if we can get some priority on this, that'd be great. You're not doing anything. You're not doing... Oh, can you get that planted? Got 2 dudes not doing stoof. Or 2 dudes we need more of. That goes away. There's the 2 dudes. Woof, right? Woof. Got 2 builders. Oh, you're working on all that. Can I get priority on that? Thanks. We got the planks, we got the lumber. Cool. Alright. I think you're done. I'm going to keep an eye on that because that's going to be a problem. Okay, and we got carrots now. So these both have to be online. We're going to pause science for a while. That's my only builder. We're missing a gerb. I have 12 planks in the system. We're good on planks. Thanks. Thanks, planks. Planks. Resides, welcome. Thank you for the hydrate. And where the hell's my water? Here it is. How you doing? You're doing swell? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I needed that. Okay, that is a carrot harvest. Awesome. That got built. Excellent. So, when we have a drought, slam it shut, done deal. And it looks like it's not blocking anything, so that's perfect. I'm just going to nuke that. That's not going to happen. Now, I do need a lot more beavers, but I don't want to go through a weird population spike. So right now, we're harvesting a bunch of carrots. We're building more water storage. We've got... Everyone's busy. Yep, everyone's absolutely booked to the teeth. Tee to the teeth. Get it? Because beavers generally have buck teeth. Yeah, 1 free guy. Get some of that going on. Hey, 3 stream streak. Thank you, friend. Awesome. I always appreciate the support. The support is what drives me. That's awesome. I do appreciate it. I hope folks like what I do. If you don't, let me know. I'll never know unless you say a thing. And tell me, hey, your audio's loud. Hey, your face is loud. Then I'd be like, yup, that is not the first time I've been told that. That is for sure and for certain. I'm gonna head out, okay, with a friend IRL. Yes, absolutely. Have a good day. Thanks for popping by and saying hi. Yeah. Yeah, friend, yeah. I'm short a worker. I could probably pause that, turn that on, get the berries out of there. Okay, I would like to honestly start talking about moving down here. There's a lot of fertile land to be had. There's a lot of lumber to be had. But I gotta finish getting these carrots. Dude, I'm gonna pop that open for a few more kits. I want to keep the kits numbers above 0. And right now it is not above 0. We need more haulers. But we have added to our water numbers. 500 looks pretty good. You're still harvesting. You can pause. I'm going to put those 2 I just freed up into the building. And I'm going to see if we can get some distance on this. Okay. There's not a super slick way for me to get down there, is there? Shucks. I would like to use as little platforms as possible, so maybe this is our jam. Oh, nope, other thing. 2. Maybe something like this gets us to the ground floor, right? Maybe? Maybe something like that? Pretty alright with that. Okay, get that going on. Because what's going to happen, like I said, is we're going to have bad water happen. And bad water means we're not going to be able to harvest. And we've been planting and harvesting during the season, during the drought, and it's been very helpful. But I want to get a little bit ahead of all this. Is all this done? Yeah, I think I want the blueberries to scoot. That goes away for real. This, or is that gonna... Oh, now! It's not what I want to have happen. I'm too spoiled by Factorio with deconstruction planners. What you can do with a deconstruction planner is you can say, I want you to remove this. My robots, please remove this. And you can highlight an area and specify whatever this is. What you can also do is you can say, I want you to just remove trees and rocks and crap. Leave everything else. That's kind of why I did that. Did that on the dumb. Okay, so there's that. Bunch of carrots put back. I do want some blueberries. I don't mind the blueberries here now that we've kind of ramped around. That's going to take a while to build. I do need more planks. I think we're getting all this removed first. But right now we're also very, very full of carrots, which sounds great, but it isn't, because that means we're not storing more carrots. So let's see if we can do something about that. There's nothing great we can do about it. Nope, because that's separated. Lame. Lame. Yeah, I guess so. Carrots. Top priority, thank you. And I probably am out of planks for real, so let's see if we could do another one. It's gonna be just so expensive in terms of planks. I'm not crying too hard about it, you're crying too hard about it. But this is one of those things like, I'm gonna spend the money. Where can I... Well, okay, let's just build the one. Baby steps. Let's build the one thing, go from there. Okay, boom, there it is, carrots. And now, all the farmers haul the carrots. Yep, cool. Okay. Feel a lot better about where we're at right now. All that for carrots. All that for carrots. Thank you. This is 2 lumber. I don't think it's worth it. The blueberries. We have some blueberry bushes there. I don't think I care about that. Kind of amazed we haven't hit a new cycle yet. I'm short workers straight up. We could probably take 1 or 2 of the water pumps out. Okay. Plenty of carrots to have. Yeah, awesome. Drought approaching. Drought is fine. Everything else is sad noises. Alright. I don't honestly have... That is flowing hard, man. Holy crap. I don't really have a lot of extra workers right now. Make more planks. But I'm just really pushing as hard as we can. That goes away. As hard as we possibly can on storage and everything. That's the plan. Get through another drought or 2, and then see if we can start moving down. Tank. I'm pushing as hard as I can on the tanks, like I said, because the drought. But the more important thing is that way I can shut off the pumps when we have a drought, and I can save all this water for farming. That's the real gotcha. That's the real thing I want going on here. I'm gonna remove one of you. Please get to plank making. Make it a plank. Birdie skirty, hurdy to birdie. A Swedish chef in there, yeah. Construction lacks materials. Yep. My brother, I know it. We are working on it. On it. Quevolvax? Holy crap. Just empty the Scrabble letter bag. I know I've made that joke before, but it is valid. It is very valid. Right. We need another carrot. We need to get ahead of these carrots. I don't have any workers I can really steal, do I? I do want the berries to be harvested, but it looks like you're almost done. Yep, you're done. Cool. That pops on. 2 workers. Alright, we're back to square. We have 3 kits. That's excellent. All that done? They're all ready? Oh, sweet. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. What do I need for the next housing level? 250? Yeah, I want that very much. Literally build like 1 or 2, and then just that's the housing for a very long time. Are we on carrots? Yep. Berries, good. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm happy with our progress so far. Speaking of progress, let's be a little more mindful, like every, I don't know, 45 minutes, every hour, grab a new one of these. And grab one of these. Awesome. I'm kind of waiting for KenderFrog to pop out of the shadows and be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, that's my map. That's neat. Oh, what cycle are you on? Oh, you're boned. Just like, oh. Uh-oh. That's not good feeling. Yeah, we're going to spend the rest of the day just harvesting carrots. Harvesting carrots, making plank. Like making bank, making plank. We're still on 18-hour shifts, which is insane. But we'll get there. Yeah, the harvests are actually pretty even. I do want another storage. Right there, methinks? I think that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, see? Right there? Yeah. Alright, and tell me it's drought o'clock. Boop. We didn't keep as much as I would have wanted, but that's okay. We did keep some. Yeah, we kept some. That's good. That's fine. Looks like some of it's gonna get... It's watered. It's just not as much as I would like. Getting got, and that's fine. Get some blueberries harvested. How's the blueberries? Yep. That done. As much harvested as we can. If we really need more water for the colony, we can turn these back on. But this guy just got built, so don't freak out quite yet. Get it all? Awesome. Done, done. That's still running. This can get back online. Cool. That liberated a lot of room for us. A lot of room. And 4 kits. Awesome. That's good. We're stockpiling a little bit of plank. Awesome. Very good. Yep. Ver happy. Ver. V-E-R. Ver happy. Yeah. I need more coffee. I ain't got no more coffee to have. You're done. Let's get some more science going. I wanted 250 for the next bigum housing. The problem with the bigum housing, now that we're going to talk about this for a little bit, is it has to be opened on the second floor. Like, you need to go up a level. Oh, that's also that. Single. I might actually just stick with the lodges, because what I like to do is, as early as I can, I like to build like these larger projects. And that sounds great on paper, but the problem is it's a lot of planks to get one of those houses working, one of those residential areas set up, with not that much benefit. Not that much benefit, really. I want a few more planks, then I'm going to move those guys into construction and see if we can get some more of this moved out of the way. I want to also move closer to here because there's more farmland to be had. Different farmland to be had? Probably. Now, this hasn't kicked off yet, has it? Bad water source. Oh. Oh, I did not notice that before. Oh, it's just being flushed off the map. Okay. So I don't really know how the explosives work, but I'm gonna guess something pops here and blocks this off. That's my guess. So the ultimate goal is to get over here, block this off, and push it down like that, so this could all be good area. But that is a lot of lumber and a lot of work. A lot of time I don't have right now. Okay, carrots are still looking good. Building lacks power. Yep, welcome to that. Welcome to that whole thing there, friend. Yep. Keep that lumber income coming in. We still don't have lumber planted, even. We don't have a sustainable layout for that yet. The idea is we'll come down here, whack all this, and that's probably going to be lumber, but there's a lot of lumber to be had on this map. So I haven't really needed to pivot into sustainability quite as early as I normally have to. We're full of carrots again. Hot jams, hot jams. Okay. Let's see here. Is there a neat way we can get a lot of resources out of not a lot of space? I don't really know. Like, I want to use one ladder. The way I normally build this is something like this, but the problem with that is it's this, and it's this, but that would give us 2 on each side. So this isn't terribly inefficient, but I'm trying to save as much lumber as I possibly can. So I was thinking something like this. And then this is only 1 ladder, right? Something like that. This gives me a little bit of extra space to do stuff. I don't know what I would really do here. Maybe some novelty crap. Terrace would be terrible. Be terraceable. But now's the time to do some experimenting. No. Nico? Yeah? You don't like my layout either? For those of you that are just joining us, Nico is my eldest cat. Suffers from a little bit of the crazy. Wait. What helps a lot is if I just talk to him specifically, say his name, and kind of coax him into the room. The second he's on my lap, like, no worries in the world. He's not loud when he's on my desk or on my lap, but, like, he's in the hallway now, kind of giving me the business. Over here. What up? I don't know if you could hear him, but yeah, we're hitting that old age where it's like some levels of dementia. So, I don't mean to bring it up every time, but like if somebody new joins in, they're like, man, John really hates his cat. No, I love him. That's why I talks to him. Right now he's all, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Oh, hi. Oh, God, you scared me. I thought you went to the other room. Hi. Come on up. Okay. So he's on my lap right now, and you hear him screaming? You don't. Oh, he's just a little boy. I'm not building all this. That's why we're in pause mode. But I do want to get some water down here. I want to get the food down here. I want to get the housing down here. I want to get a lot of the infrastructure down. We can maximize this as farmland. That would be kind of the idea behind that. But I want to see if we can get some layouts figured out first. What if... I want to get to both of these, and the way I normally do it is something like this, and then a ladder, but that's expensive. It's a lot of planks. Oh, what is that? Entrance blocked? Yeah, that makes sense. And then entrance is blocked like that. Yeah, this doesn't work, right? I'm trying to think if there's any cool way we could do this. With the current science we have, which is minimal. I don't have the spiral stairs, and even if I did, we super duper don't have the treated planks. I can't think of a different way to do this without costing a boatload of planks. The planks aren't necessarily the problem, but what we have right now... Yeah, get out of there. What we have right now is a lot of space, right? So there's no reason why I'm going to try to min-max space if I could just do this. Call it a day? Maybe. We do something like this. Hey, don't eat that. Really glad we have these conversations. Don't eat that. My role in my cat's life is literally just, hey, don't eat that. That's kind of the brunt of it. I didn't really save on anything with this setup. I do need some more carrot storage, that's for sure. But this is all kind of jank. I can't build anything there. Not without ladders and planks and stuff. That. Thank you. What do I need for the next level of this? Gears. Yeah, we're not going to get gears for a very long time. I guess I'm okay with this for now. Buildeth unto me more storage. Sedgy, the only builder we've got. Sarmar, Green Danger Noodle. Hello, friend. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Green Danger Noodle, as I said before, wonderful streamer. But they have also been the victim. Are we using that phraseology? Sure. They've also been tussled by the whims and of one KenderFrog. And we are playing Spelunking Beavers. This is one of their maps. KenderFrog said that this is average to easy to average difficulty for one of their maps, and I'm having a delightful time. We're playing on hard difficulty. And for anyone that might be just joining us now, if you're interested in KenderFrog's maps, or even just this one specifically, check the pinned notes here in chat. I pinned the message right when the session started. And we've already taken a showing of the mods that we have. Yeah. Well, this was their recommendation, and I trust a blanket recommendation, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. We're doing all right on hard. How are we on water? 15 days? Hot diggity dang, we're doing it. Diggity dang. Okay. So what I would really like is more workers. We are going to stay with the level 1 housing. It's not hurting nobody. Okay, hold on just a second. You ever have a parental unit that understands that, like, the internet is instantaneous messaging, but doesn't realize that I might not be instantaneously available? You ever have a parent like that, or a friend, or whatever? It's cool. Mama Megacycle hitting me up with some questions I want to answer real quick. Oh, I can imagine I just asked for the hard stuff and they deliver in spades. They absolutely do. I saw I forgot what map they were playing yesterday. Incredibly small, incredibly tight, incredibly compact and everything. Yeah. Hey. Okay, Mr. Man, you can be on my desk. You cannot eat the cables. Hey. You're gonna get gut checked if you don't do this. Stop doing that. And by gut checked, you're gonna knock something off. It's gonna hit you in the tums. Okay. Food is good. We're not making any water. That's fine. Oh, Linkies, was that? Oh, Jinkies, that was it. Yeah. Yep, that was the one. Okay. I also have a parental unit that likes to not send a singular message. It's 30 messages with like 2 words in each. It's fine. It's not, I mean, that's the worst that I'm experiencing. It's fine. The criticism is not severe. It's just a lot of alt-tabbing. Okay, Nico has abandoned the desk. I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Ooh. Okay, I would like one more housing. Housing might be pretty easy for us to finagle somewhere into here. Oh, it's Mario Paint again, is it? That's what's in my brain. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. 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 Ba-ba-da-bum. Mario Paint is an old Super Nintendo game and has such a Nintendo-y soundtrack that even if you've played any other Nintendo game and then you've just heard the music for Mario Paint, it'd be like, this is a Nintendo game. This is a very Nintendo-y soundtrack. It's like, yup. There's a lot of games I haven't heard from, I haven't played or whatever, haven't heard of, and a friend is like, check out this one. I'm like, listen to the audio a little bit while I'm working on something else. I'm like, is this a Nintendo game? And like, how'd you know? I'm like, you can tell things. That's not, again, that's not an insult. It's just one of those cultural moments where the mouse that came with the Super Nintendo. Oh my god, no pants. 15th stream? Awesome. Thank you, friend. Speaking of streaking and streaming, are you going to be streaming today? All this can go away. That can go away. Awesome. If you are, I'd love to give you a shout out when you go live so folks can find you. Okay, I got 2 workers right now. Not sure. I have work to deal with today. Give me the phone. I'll talk on your behalf. Give me the phone. Hi. Who's this? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got someone on your payroll. Green Danger Noodle? They're a heck of a person. No, that's all you need to know. Thanks, bye. That's how the phone call's gonna go down. JohnMegacycle here with an important announcement. Good day. This has been an important announcement. Like, yeah. We're still good. 3 more days of the drought. We're still harvesting. Awesome. Building unstaffed. That was a fun little jaunt there. As much lumbered up as we lumberin' can. 33 planks. That's all we need for that. Back online. My boss wishes they had clones of me on staff. That's the problem. So good at my job. I'm the only one to go through. Yeah. The go-to lad. You know, I get it. Which is great from like an emotional perspective. Like, yeah, they want me to help out and stuff. But the other thing of it is like, I hope they're giving you time off and moments to rest and, like, you know, an ability to catch up on personal life, that kind of a thing. Otherwise, give me the phone. I'll rough them up. Cool. That'll give him something to do. That's all just logs. We don't need planks. And I have 33 planks, which is this full and this full. So we're good for now. I think understaffed. Oh, yeah. The water that's down there. Let's pause. I want the farms to be running full tilt. Those can pause. We're at 300 science. Science! You have to say it. You have to. You can't not. It's the same thing I do for babies. Babies. You gotta do it that way. I didn't make the rules until we realized I totally made the rules. Oh, they're great. When I needed time off for my wisdom teeth on short notice, things got moved around. Good. Good. And the thing is, like, being where we're at, that sounds like an amazing thing, but that's literally, like, as a human, the least they could have done. But I'm so glad they did it. Right? So I'm really glad that the boss is understanding and everything, but, like, when it comes down to it, we're all humans. We're all physical beings on a spiritual journey or whatever. The ultimate thing is, like, I'm hoping they give you all the time you need. Okay, so we're going to move the water from there to here. This bad water, I think, is going to pop sometime soon. So I don't want to get too romantically entangled with any of this, but I think we can still get quite a bit more done before the badness occurs. I'm also trying to actively get over here so I can mitigate at least some of the badness. Now, let's review this one more time, because this is going to be my first time dealing with timed explosives. We got a bad water source here. This comes up, and right now, this spills off into the void. So this goes just like there down that slat. So we haven't seen any of the bad water yet. I'm guessing there's just going to be some more explosives that just pop it this way. So I think if we can block this off, we can save a lot of badness down the line. So that's kind of why I wanted to get this whole thing going on, and why we're concentrating as much as we are on harvesting and everything. Go ahead and see if we can make more of that a reality. That 150 for less planks. And this is how high? It's 1 high or 2 high? That looks 3 high. That looks 2 high. Yeah. Hat That Sad is here. Name me something. Let's see here. We got a beaver child. Hey, you are Hat Dat Sad. Boom. Whenever I name somebody, name them like a youngling so they stick around a bit longer. We should get a little colorful message in here. Well, don't worry about that one. We should get a colorful message in here about you growing up. The dead part was just the hex tag, the awkward hex tag for the color. Yeah, I don't know why that worked, but it did. Hex is probably not the right word, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. So it just worked. You can put whatever in here. Where's my mouse? So hex, right? So Derg ain't gonna work. Deg, FG, H. That was just white. Oh, I need. Hold on. Is that it? There. Now it's slightly whiter, white or whatever. FFD 700. Yellow, you got it. No problem. Perfect. There's the man. How you doing, friend? Are you streaming at all today? Hope you're doing. Oh, how's Mila? Oh, Mila's doing all right. No, I know not right now, but like planning to at all. So I can make sure that I get a good shout out for you, and I can be prepared and ready. He's calm right now. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do level 2. That works. Moment I'll go live, she'll be hyper. Bring her over. I'll keep her busy. The cats will keep her busy. Do something like this. This. And now I think it's just a rush to get to that badness. Which is not that far away. This is going to be a little complicated with a tight space, but I think we can get some traction in there. And if not, we could always mess with it during a drought. I would just like to get there before we get more settled in here. But yeah, that's good lumber. The pin notes. This is Splunking Beavers, made by KenderFrog. KenderFrog is very, well, let's say, notorious maybe, for making some very brutal maps. This one is, they said, more on their average difficulty, and I'm playing it on hard. You know, KenderFrog, perfect, awesome. So this is one of their average maps, they said, and I'm playing it on hard. I'm like, perfect. Yeah, that sounds about what I'm going for. 15 seconds until an ad break, folks. You know the drill. Get up, move around, stretch. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Move around and all that. These can get paused for right now. Yeah, if we can block off that badness, then this can be just permanent water have, and then I could also block this out. Now, the problem is, we're going to get bad water normally, but I'd like to prevent stuff from happening if we can. We'll see. We'll see how this all works. But we're still harvesting a boatload of carrots. We absolutely are. Hey, guess who needs more carrots? This guy. You do that. Thank you. Alright, and all this more or less looks like it's prime for some cleaning. Leave the little stuff there we can get for later. Trim it up, trim it up. Cool. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. What you could do is put a layer of levees above on your ground on the hill. Yes, wood has been a little tight. So right now it's just been something like this. Oh, I see what you mean. Raise it up and then kick it off the map. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. There's that cycle being done. I think I need legitimately one more house. Then we'll be good. That gets stopped. That gets stopped. One extra dude. Awesome. Back to science with you. And then in a minute, we'll do another pivot and just start going crazy on pumps. Oh, 0.5. I don't know if that's too much. About 0.8. Oh, too much. 0.7? I was thinking drop it down and then left and have a wall on the bottom pushing it leftwards. That's also very reasonable. Yeah. Very reasonable. Okay, that is what I want. We do have 3 empty beds. Do want to get some water pumping. What other projects do we have? That gets paused. Thank you. That's already all paused. I don't have much left to do. Let's try that. Try that. Okay, how far did we get with this? Not bad. And not bad. Cool. Alright. We have some stockpiled lumber. Excellent. This is still coming its way. Excellent. I am going to have to do some chippity chopping, or... Actually, this map has been so rich in lumber, I haven't actually had to engage in a forester quite yet. I will have to very soon, for sure. But I'm trying to do better about keeping my population really low. For sense of reason? Yeah. For sense of any real sense of it? Yeah. Let's take another gander at this. Okay. That actually works pretty solidly. So they can move through this sort of a thing. So let's get this. Let's see here. Oh, it's going to be excruciating for sure. So, well, how high does this have to go? So 1, 2. That's the wrong button. One more high. And then I think one more high after that. Or Reset. We do it out here. Oh, that was fast. Okay, good. Well, getting it there is easy. Getting it fixed is not, I'm sure. 2, 3, and then how does that look? 4. Okay, that's how that has to look. So now how the heck do we get up high enough to make this not be just terrible pants? I did have it insured for the maximum. Good. That's excellent news, considering the failure rate. Yeah, you've been experiencing. Yeah, I think that does it. This is going to be a little shenanigan-y, but I think I'm pretty happy with this as a solution. That completely blocks it this way. There's probably explosives that are going to screw up my whole paradigm, but I don't mind. It's kind of the fun of the mystery of playing a map you don't know what the crap is going on about. Okay. So, next on the docket is prioritization. Burp, burp. Burpy, burp, burp. Ba-derp, band, ba-derp. Ba-derp, 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 ba-derp. Oh, yeah. You, cool. Anything else I'm building right now? Yeah, imagine they lost it so they could have bought a new one with the insurance. Oh, okay. Well, I do hope you're being properly taken care of. That gets paused, that gets ramped. We're still harvesting carrots like crazy. This... Sweet gibbers, yeah. Same repair shop as last 2 times. Okay. Do you feel that they took care of you? But it's in Germany, so it took a bit of time to ship. That's fair. That's totally fair. Right, that doesn't work. Way more water. Aside from still pulling all the carrots I can, I don't really have any real... I don't have a ton of extra beavers right now, which is fine. That happens, thanks. Yeah, I'd rather just stockpile as many carrots and everything. Another drought. Okay, awesome. I can deal with a drought. Droughts are easy. It's the bad water that's going to be funtivity. Okay, so that actually buys me quite a bit more time to get this done. So what are we missing? Ah, we're missing planks. Yep. Yeah. I was riding high on our last storage of it, and that's a thing. First time I wanted to repair it, I sent it into a Dutch shop, but the guy looked at it and was like, oh, I'm going on holiday for 4 weeks. I was hoping a quick fix, but it takes longer, so I sent it back. Recommended a German shop. Germans are known for quality. Nice. Cool. Well, I do hope you get... Oh, does it come with like a new GPU smell? Like a car? Like if you take your car into a shop, some shops will just spritz a little bit of aerosol or whatever it does. Spritz, 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 spritz. And you get your car and you're like, man, there's several hundreds of thousands of miles on this car. This is not a new car, but just one of those seals of quality. Yeah. Smells nice. Smells... Okay. So we're still running 18-hour shifts. Not great. Oh, man. You ever have a piece of electronics die and you can smell the smoke? Not like it's like gaseous, like in whatever, but like that. Yup. You let the blue smoke out of the machine. Now the machine don't work no more. Well, that'll get you. That'll giggle you every time. Got one dude. Yeah. Get out your trumpet and start playing taps, because it is done. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. I have so many carrots. Awesome. Thank you, Crank, for the hydrate and stretch. I do need to stretch. I'm going to pause. I'm going to move around a little bit. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I did yesterday. So yesterday we only did a half stream. We got rated by Interproductions. And they were going out to dinner with their folks. and then we counter-rated them. And I was talking, and I was like, man, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a personal day. So what did I do? I baked potatoes. I fried a bunch of sausage, tube sausage. And it was fatty, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this grease? So I sauteed onions in it, and these onions are stupidly good. What else did I do? I did a bunch of chores while I was just kicking it, and then we caught KenderFrog stream later, but I don't know what I did yesterday. My back is tight, and not in a good way. How many carrots? 1,300 carrots? Is where we're at right now? Doing pretty good. Oh, I need to water up. Thank you. Thank you. Huh? That's making its way. Did you knock out the thing? Okay. There's that. We are still harvesting carrots like crazy. Science. Oh yeah, we are we are going. Because I thought we were gonna, since we're playing hard mode, I thought we were gonna have a bad tide a lot sooner. But we've been either rolling really positively with all of the droughts or whatever, I'm not sure. But yeah, things have been working pretty well. So this is right now. Oh, Hat grew up. And you're our science man. Every time walks into the science lab, shouts, "Science!" Trying to make a pun, and it's high in quality. Oh, I'm sorry. You met me before, though. You know I'm a bona fide certified dumbass. If you hear a whooshing noise, it's the joke going right over my... Oh, carrots. Oh! If we were gem mining, then yeah, okay. I follow you. I don't wear jewelry or have jewelry or anything. I have no idea what the actual numbers are. I follow you now, though. Oh, crap. How you doing? Okay, good chat. Gold goes up to 24. That I know. Yeah, that's correct. This all stops. A 10-day drought should be fine. Let's pop these on. How many workers do I have? Okay, I knew it wasn't 7. Okay, anything else I want to remove right now? Nope, just keep on with the carrots. And just pump this as much as you possibly can. Now, we're in a drought. How far is this along? Not very, but I think we'll be able to get it finished. Being in the thousands, it must be some extremely high quality. Or... scam? Let's go 5 more. Yep. I need this to be higher priority. I know, I'm indecisive. If my beavers hate my indecisiveness, you know who else does? Me. Ooh, I do. But we should be able to deal with a 10-day drought. Refresh, dang it. I can only claim the naming one time. Oh, I thought I put a 20-minute cooldown or something on that. Oh, man. I don't know if it's just how my brain interprets the information, but doing alerts on this platform is a pain. Like the whole first and second thing. It's just loud all the time. I set the audio to like 2%. You can claim the plank building. What do you want it? No, that's not what I want. Okay, copy settings. I guess I never saw the icons themselves. I don't think you can name it. It's just called Lumber Mill. Yeah. We're gonna... I like Hat being a scientist. I think we'll be able to fill this up. Yeah, I gotta trim that out. I gotta trim out the audio with it. But yeah, I got it one time. Like, the hydrate and stretch isn't very loud. Somehow. Everything else, loud AF. Welcome to your new radio station, Loud AF. Playing all the AFs, all the AF. 103.5 AF. All the audio, all the time. Do we have more carrot storage? We don't. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause one of you. I need more builders. I need more builders to get this done. And that was a mistake already. Okay. If I can maximize drought time, as in get more water time, yeah, this is what I should be focusing on. Maybe a little overkill. Why did you even add sounds to it? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember now that we're talking about it. But there were sounds attached to it, and then I went into the alerts, and I turned down the alert, and I'm like, this is loud as hell, because the default's at 50%. I'm like, can you be like 4? Like, I just want a little chime, a little jingle. That's all I'm looking for. But no, it's a cacophony of seraphim and cherubs coming out of the heavens, broadcasting someone's name. After that, for like 4 more times, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want to deal with this right now. I want one more, and then we're done. This is a lot of water we've got in storage. I'm expecting the next bad time is going to be like 15 days. Yep, that's still going up. That's max. Like, I'm expecting the next really crap weather to be like, hey, what are you doing for the next 37 years? I don't know. Probably eating many sandwiches. Why do you ask? And it's like, drought o'clock, idiot. And it's like, oh. The idiot I don't mind. It's the droughts I'm more. I've been called far worse in the past. I'm not going to cry if someone calls me an idiot. Because it is factual. Alright, so... Yep, that has to be maximum. I think playing this map, we've done a lot better job using our workforce, our working pops, a lot better. I think before with the other one, no, Kuna died. When we played the hard map before, I think I did a fine job, but there was a lot of refining that was required. Might look a bit more worried when drought duration starts in the triple digits. Yeah, but we're only playing on regular hard, so I think the longest drought is like 30 days. But yes, that would suck. That would be not plus. Got some extra dergs. Can we get priority on this? And then I want to open up another farm. We're at 23 planks. I think, let's do some quick math. 10 to 30 when the handicap is gone. Oh, fair enough. What other planks do we need? 4, 8, that's 12? Cool, 12 more planks and we have 23. Awesome. Boop, boop. I've played my fair share of turn-based strategy games, and one of my favorites is called Deadlock. Old school. Like, we're talking Windows 95. And the way in which Deadlock worked is the major 8 races of the galaxy have settled on all the planets, have fought amongst each other, have come to like a general idea of peace. There's a new planet that's been discovered called Deadlock. And the idea is all 8 races agree in a treaty that they will send limited resources to the planet. Whoever can capture the planet through certain means gets to keep it. And the planet is found throughout the campaign to have crazy secrets and science beyond belief and blah, 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 blah. But the idea is that game really is what broke my teeth on micromanaging turn by turn. I need this guy to do research for 2 turns, and then I need him to work in the farm for 1 turn, and then I need him to do manufacturing for 3 turns, and then just, oh my god. So I'm used to pausing a game and tweak it, pause a game, tweak it, pause a game, tweak it. Yeah, Deadlock is a lot of fun. I played that on stream a couple of times. I have several recorded seasons of it. Yeah. Another one that was a lot of fun that really broke me into into being like more mindful of stuff is a game called Dune 2. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that one. It's a real-time strategy game by Westwood Studios, which is now Petroglyph, which is now nothing, I think. But that game was a stupid amount of fun. But that was an RTS before control groups and multi-select and just like all the things. If you've ever played a real-time strategy game, 90% of the stuff was not there in Dune 2. So I have ruined my wrists very much for that game. But no regrets. An absolute classic. Yeah, that's getting happening. I might get a builders union built. Yeah. Yep, that still gives us enough everything. I just really want to get some of these construction projects finished. I actually don't have enough lumber for this, so we're gonna have to pivot slightly. I think I need way more than 50 lumber, but I know I don't need more planks, so that's fine. My back in the day game was Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster Tycoon? Or is it just called Roller Coaster? I'm interested in both now, because I don't think I've ever heard of just Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster Tycoon, yeah. That's a lot of fun. We hosted some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 tournaments, and that was fun. We have a couple of really, really good players that know all the mechanics, and they win every time, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. Solid game. Chris Sawyer? The developer for that in Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It's one of those games, like, for its time, and even for now, I recommend folks play it. Transport Tycoon Deluxe and Roller Coaster Tycoon. There are games that I think transcend time and space, kind of a thing, but what normally happens is when I talk to folks about games like that, they look at it and be like, how come the graphics, the pixels are so sharp, I could cut myself on them? And it's like, alright, well, don't do that, first of all. We're going to get this tidied up. Yep, we need a wash of lumber. Then, I do want to start planting. So, we're going to put a forester... I guess probably down here. But before we start planting, I still need to get a lot more harvesting done. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 would be okay-ish these days, graphics-wise, yeah. And my stance is still the same about everything else. I play games from the 80s because there was something about it that captured my either childlike wonder or whatever, but they still stand up for me today. But I know, I also get it. People also want to be entertained. Games are for entertainment. I get it. It's just there's some games that are just like, man, this one stands alone, but you gotta really want to play it. And if the mode is already, oh, it's not 30,000 frames a second, boo. That's waiting to be built. That's fine. Another drought, and we've been able to pick up on some stuff. Excellent. We should be able to deal with a 15-day badness pretty easily, I think. We kept the population really, really low. I would be at 30 normally. This is almost done? Awesome. This might not even be a threat. Kender might pop on and be like, what are you doing over there? I'm like, building stuff. And they'll be like, well, you're wasting your lumber. And it's like, well, I'm... Oh. Fine. Bobbin? Tails? Oh, we actually have Tails. Look at that. Tails Mo Power? Was that their last name? Tails Power? I don't remember. I've never played Planet Coaster. That's one that always looked really cool on the box, but I never really got into it. Is it one you'd recommend? Is it one like you could recommend even now, kind of a thing? I wouldn't mind diving into some other games. Oh, it's almost done. I don't know what happens. Is there like an explosion? Like I'm planning for something bad to have happen. And I'm getting ahead of whatever. Maybe not necessary, but I'm doing it. We're full of carrots again. No, not quite. Alright. It's basically the successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Planet Coaster. Ow. Oh, 2016. Oh, I thought it was like a 2010 game. Oh. There's a ride in there called Chief Beefs. Chief Beefs. Chief Beefs Raceway. Oh boy. Man, love me a amusement ride called Chief Beefs. All right, that's built. That was our big project being done. We do have some loss from the effort. Let's trim this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, but now still are missing some workers? Jeez. Get the rest of this trimmed. And then I do want to start planting. Should probably start planting right now. I'm probably going to aim for pine or birch. Off the bump. Off the bump right away. Basically a modern version of RCT. Perfect. I need workers. So sad, no workers. We're gonna get this built. I'm gonna put this like right here. Yep. I was thinking about that, but yeah, wrong beeves. I'm not confident where we're at that I could squeeze out of there with pine. What is your drought resistance? 11 days? 13... You know, risk it for the biscuit. So let's do something like this, because I think that's far enough away from the corruption. Let's see if we can do something about that. We got the planks, we got the logs. Let's just get that slapped. Beaver Beefs. There's a... If you search up planetcoaster.net.com.edu or whatever, there's a ride called Chief Beefs. Chief Beef Speedway. I cannot wait to see the advert for Chief Beefs. It is just fun to say beef. No, it's cool. I just did a search for it because I wasn't 100% confident I saw it on Steam. I might have saw it like on GOG or something, and then I would have... Yeah. This guy's done. You're done. Awesome. Chief? It's fun to say now. Say it with Chief Beefs. Chiefy McBeavers. Man, imagine your name attached to that. Hi, I'm Jimmy Beef, owner and proprietor of Chief Beefs. It's hard to say, actually. Oh, man. Yeah, I timed that perfectly. Let's turn you... I think 0.8 was our moneymaker. 0.8 was where it was at. Okay. So, before we get too ham into anything else, I think I want to start moving some of our residential stuff and building things here. What I tend to do is pause the building when it has wood in it, so there's no chance of despawning. That's fair. My logic was I'm not building anything right now, so my hauler construction crew is not doing anything, but I needed that guy for work somewhere else. You're right, though. Pausing it would have been smart also. But yeah, that's why I thought that way, even though that way was a dumb way to think. I get it. That is a good call, though. I did. Yeah, you're right. You were full and there was still a 3.5 done. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's getting planted. You're done. This needs to get refilled. Oh, right. So the logic I have is I wanted to move the housing over here. So it's about the midway point of where we've cut the map. That's fine. You're doing great, man. If there's ever a problem, I can always say, chill out. But you are fine. General tips and feedback I've got really no problem with. It's, we get some rough customers once in a while and they're like, you're playing it wrong. Suck. Your feet probably smell like other people's feet, or I don't know. And I'll be like, alright. These are all fine takes, but come on. You know, so yeah, it's no worries. Not the problem. I should have enough science now to get the final tier housing. Again, it's just a lot of planks I don't really have. Let's see here. Pound for pound. There's 9. This is 9. It is the same space. The main benefit is we're saving some lumber. We're actually saving 1 lumber. But the same volume, it's consuming the same volume, so we're not really saving a whole lot. Just tell your beavers to work out and do the plank. Gosh. They're gonna ask me to do it then. I'll be like, I'm not doing nuts to that banana phone. I'm not doing any of that. Where are we at with this? Ugh, nowhere near. Good chat. Okay, so I do want gear so we can get water here. I do need a hauler's guild. There's so much stuff I want. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do a little design work right now. I don't know how it's gonna look. 1, 3, 4. And that looks like this. For 2 more. Okay. Actually, I think I wanted it the other way. Because the path is gonna come in like this. Yeah, that's just so many planks. I don't want to spend that many planks. Okay, so what do we need right now? I think I'm getting a little ahead of the thing. 2 more warehouses. Maybe 2 more houses. And let's start with that. I get too wrapped up in the long term. And I need to just be in the moment, right? That's kind of the vibe. Need to just chill out, man. We're not that far yet. Just, John, chill out. And I'm like, I don't wanna. I wanna build the final industry, then call this done. Game don't work that way, fool. Game don't work that way. Okay. Get that built. That all just requires planks. Good stuff. Still getting our pine planted. Alright. Things are coming up Saramara. I do need a haulers union pretty frickin' soon. Pause. Pretty soon you can pause. You get popped, there's still more water to be had. I'm out of planks, that makes sense. I'm still happy with 18-hour work shifts. Even if no one else is. Thank you, Nedved. Hope you're having a delightful time with your friend. I will cheers. That's good sauce. What do you call that? Water? Amazing. What are you, thirsty? Yeah, go ahead. Head into the kitchen, get yourself some water sauce. I think if somebody threw that as a statement at me, I wouldn't know what to think. Why are everyone's apologizing? It's all good, friend. I just wanted to know you were having a good time. I just wanted to know that you're having a good time. Wah. 8 empty beds. Come on, we need more kits. Oh, okay. Yeah, no need to be saucy about it. Okay, our first bad tide. Ride 'em in bad tide. Now, what's our priority? Is all this full? Our priority right now is all the water, all the stuff. That looks fine for the moment. We haven't had any decline, so I don't know how much food we have. But I think we could easily do a 15. What kind of hair do you want your character to have? Oh, do you have any... I'll just throw... Do you have a dude with a mohawk? Or anyone who's bald? I don't... I'll rock some... I'll rock a... Call me cue ball, sure. You call me 8-ball. Was it because you're bald? No, because I hit someone in the face with an 8-ball. I don't care, just... I'm sure the generic answer to that is, I want long, saucy hair. And it's like, we ain't got long, saucy hair, so... No. Are we good on lumber for now? No, I want more lumber because I'm not going to be able to do lumber during the bad times. Got long, saucy hair. I'm sure every character's long and saucy in that game. But it sounds like you'll be doing some War Tales today, to hear. My primary speaking language, and I am just flummoxing all over the damn place. I'd say I'm getting there. I'd say I'd get there eventually, but we all know that's not going to happen. Sure, I'll take long saucy, why not? Instead of, like, putting my hair in a bun, like, with a pick, I'll use a ladle, like a sauce ladle. That's how you get saucy hair. Excellent. Big ol' sauce pants. Bum, 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 bum. Time to harass Inter for a second. Yeah, there we go. Mission accomplished. Hair color? What's the general color of sauce? I guess red? I guess marinara? Hot bun with... Yes, do that. Sure. I want someone to be able to look at my character and be like, is that a mythical creature? Huh, it's one of them Pegasus types. It's like that's the conversation I want to be had. That's excellent. Facial hair? Sure. I don't know. Is saucy also an option at this juncture? Just more sauce. I don't know. I'm hungry. I don't know what to say about any of this. I'd like this. We'll do 2 or 3. Yeah, do something like that. Oh, I don't know. What screams protagonist in an anime? Clean shaven, probably. I don't know. We have planks. We don't have any planks. Biscuits. Okay, hat. I'm sorry. I'm taking you off research. Need the planks. And we have 0.8 days before stuff happens. So now I'm going to pause all this. So we're not cutting more stuff. We'll start hauling it to the supply. Construction lacks materials. You lack materials. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm adding this to chat. This is a character that is not only unfamiliar with self-grooming, but also questionable as to whether or not they've ever seen a reflective surface to know. I'm kidding. No, I love it. Yeah, push that code into production, please. That's perfect. I love it. Oh, that's great. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. No notes. Oh, no notes. Oh, man. That's either a guy that is like, I got my own priorities straight, leave me alone, or it's a guy that just has no general idea what's going on any % of the time. And it's up to you to decide which lane that is, but that's what that kind of feels like. Your traits are brawny, strong, and glutton. That tracks. That's pretty close. That tracks. Okay, so now this gets popped because I don't want bad sauce in my sauce. Durg died of old age. Oh no, we lost a Durg. We gotta have another Durg. 10 dead. Durg. Okay, thanks. The legacy of the Derg. Okay, well, when that gets done, I was hoping there'd be, like, a lot of hauling going on. So how much do we lose right away? All of it? Watered and healthy, dies in 2 days. We lose pretty much all of it right away. None of this is going to be growing. So, pause. Pause on pause. I have a lot of extra workers right now. This is all probably going to get got, which is unfortunate. But we do have a fair amount of lumber? Question mark? Now, I want to really know how much gets lost. Now, is this working? The big $50 question, is this working? No. Whatever's supposed to happen hasn't happened yet. Everyone that I create is getting glutton since it means 1 extra food need. Oh, that's fair. Okay, so dies in 14 days? Perfect. That worked out great. Yeah, dies in 14 days means we're not losing it to corruption. Perfect. Other things are worse. Yes, absolutely. Agreed. Okay, all this is dead. Yep. That's paused. That's unpaused. Pause. That's happening. Okay. Alright, now we talk about this whole housing thing. I was purposefully waiting so we could get this done before we rev this up. Because now we've got just a ton of idle time. So here's this. Cool. And now I do want a lot of the amenities that we haven't been able to really afford. Let's do this a little differently, maybe. The nice thing is we've got a really low pop count. So what that ultimately means is we'll be able to get quite a bit of amenity bonuses for just one thing. So I don't need 5 rooftop gardens or whatever, but when we're adding 150 pops, that makes a lot more sense. So rooftop terrace, boom. Campfire, somewhere around here, boom. At least you don't look as bloodthirsty as mine. Let's see here. Holy shit! Oh yeah, that's getting added to chat. This guy slaps. There's other language I could use. But this guy is not one for... He didn't dump all his skills into charisma or whatever. Like, negotiation and treaty building is not... No. Someone's gonna get punched and pray to whatever god you prefer that it's not you. That's how that works. Okay. I love it. That's excellent. Okay, weather vane. Yep. So we got the weather vane, we got the lantern, we got this thing. Actually, I want the weather vane to be somewhere else. Because I want more room for more storage up here. That was kind of the idea about this whole thing. Yeah, because we'll ladder up. So there's a lot of potential room here. Now, what's more expensive? Ladders or ladder and a plank? Or ladder and a stair? Oh, one stair is much... This is much cheaper than doing a line with one ladder. Yeah. Significantly cheaper. So much cheaper. Okay, so there's 5 houses. I do want to build this frickin' weather vane. I also probably need medical tents and stuff, so there... that's 3. I might have to do a little rearranging. Oh, I did here. So I can put the ladder here. Yeah. My build styles are all very, very ad hoc. So middle... this one will get flipped. Derg. I love that name, Derg. Derg. I'm pretty happy with that. And then 2 more houses? That's expensive. My build style is very much off the cuff, kind of a like what seems good, what feels good. What if we did it this way instead? You get boofed. Nope. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh. Kender, you sneaky. What is this? What is this thing? Water source. Why am I more afraid about that than it? Well, that's not a today thing. That's not a right now thing. I've been finding little treasures and treats that they've been just leaving around here. All sneaky, cheeky, breaky. It is a free water source. It is. I will get to it eventually, and then maybe not. So there's more storage. I want to do something with this. And the reason why I rearranged it like that was so we could probably fit this here. Yeah, that covers much better. The beavers will pass through this, right? I think that's how that works. So we'll do the weather vane. I super can't afford that. I don't have paper. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So we're gonna need this for a hot second. Okay, we got a little gap here. Probably just some high priority water storage. Okay. High priority. Danke. I did not set any of you to do a thing. Hi. High priority, high priority. Cool. So now we can start moving some of this stuff over. The housing. This is not new housing. This is just going to replace a bunch of this stacked crap. Get some of this moved on. Oh, I didn't build the thing I wanted. Not well-being. For the vein. And then, yeah, we'll blow up the ladder. We'll put another primary water thing there. Perfect. Okay, so that's a lot of that going on. How many workers do we have? 7. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Haulers Guild can have 4. We're doing science. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how that looks for right now. This is definitely a different approach for how we usually do this. So when got built, this gets got. Yep, we're just going to start moving stuff over. Might move the district over here as well. Beaver's unwell. What? What? God. Okay. No. Oops. No, stop! You idiots. Okay, well, we got some sick boys, and that's just how it's gonna be. Okay, we got a second one built. Yeah, I want to get away from the contaminated land as we are able. We still hauling carrots? Holy butts, man. There's just been a lot of carrots we've had going on. Requires haulers, yep. Yep, there's that. Okay. Oh, how many houses do we have? 8 now? That goes away. Fun. Thank you. Priority on that. We still have 5 empty beds. Just pause that guy. Okay. I do want a few more workers, but I want to be a little careful. Actually, we have 7 kits. Do that. I do want a few more workers, but I want to be real careful. I think we might have this. I think we might be ahead of this, though. So I'm not panicking, certainly. A lot to do. Are we making the planks? We're making the planks. So gross, doesn't it? Okay, what does 8 get us? I know I wanted to get at 5 at least. 5 got us at 20%. 10. 12. 7. Okay. I'd like to get to 10 if we can. That might be a bit dodgy, but we also have this getting built. We got some stuff going on. We got some stuff going on. Okay, and now... Oh, thought you were built. That's on me. I thought you were built. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Go away, go away. Like this. And now that's more housing. You're not a house. You're a house. That's like a weird threat, right? You're a house. Okay. Good. I guess. Well-being. What else can I throw up there? I already did the weather vane. This is gonna be real expensive. But... Oh, I don't have the science. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. That's not gonna cover most of the folks that pass through, so that's kind of dumb. Yeah, the bulletin pole's really dope, but we're not at metal. Oh, roofs? How do we feel about that? That'll help a little bit. Well, hold on. You know that weather vane you love so much and now you can't see because I just put a roof in the way? Yeah. Alright, we're not going to worry about that. Okay, if we can normalize about 8-ish, I should be really happy. That's kind of the goal. If we can normalize at about 8. Got 3 dudes not knowing what to do with their life. I don't want y'all down there. I really don't want y'all over here. That's why I paused everything. We're looking pretty good though. Oh, we can work on some more hop chopping. Hippity hop chopping. Hi. Oh, good. More dumb songs in my head. I should put out like an album of like dumb crap I'm singing this today. How about that? See if you can survive. Awesome. Good luck, friend. Once you get on, I'll be more than happy to do a shout out so folks can check out War Tales. And of course, the amazing Hat That Sat, without question, a wonderful streamer. Here we go. That all eventually gets chopped. And you're all done. Awesome. Are we not getting this? Huh, okay. It might be busted somehow. Okay. Cool. Going live now. Excellent. Second, Twitch thinks that's true. I'm gonna grab first. Haha! Manny ain't got nothing on this. There we go. That. Somebody else got first already? What? How? Aw, Manny! Dang it. Alright, let's do a shout out to At Dat Sat. Be sure to check them out. They are playing War Tales, like I said, and yeah. Looks like a really interesting game to watch. I don't know if it's one I would play, but watching Hat play it is a lot of fun. Oh, why you're not picking this up? I guess it's just busted? I assume it's just busted. Someone should be picking that up, though. Alright. Cool. Did you actually walk out with that lumber or no? I don't think so because I gave a destroy order. Yeah, seems like. Okay, so there's all that. We have 5 not doing anything, and we've got a couple of freebies floating around. So delete, delete, delete. Delete. Yeah, I want to get everything compressed over to the same area. Knowing there's a water source under there is not not a game breaker for me. That's fine. Durg died of old age again? No, Durg! Durg! I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. I really find it really, really funny. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, what else needs to get transferred? There's one more house here. We're full on planks. I would like to move the industry down here if we can. That'd be awesome. Not a right now thing, but would be awesome. Can I get... that, thanks. So let's also start expanding. If we want more housing, I'd like to kind of answer that question. So we're going to do a very similar thing like this, mirrored the other way. A real unfancy. I do one. Or like that. Yep. Easy stuff. Want stuff on top? No problem. Okay, and that goes away. I think that's all the housing. Perfect. Okay, all the housing is now in one spot. And pause, and pause. And pause. Okay. We now have 3 houses ready for work as needed. So what I do want is more the food and the water and everything here. The idea is the same as the last season, is when folks come home from work, I want to make sure that they can do so and grab everything and then just go to bed. Real easy sauce. So that looks like that. Like this, same thing, priority, priority, perfection. Great. Now what I need are like medical beds, and we need to start sprinkling some other stuff in here. But that takes a ton of our lumber out of the equation. But still, getting all this building done right now is exactly what I want. As much raw building and placing stuff and building things out, just as much as we possibly can. Now, what I would like is medical beds. Medical beds require science. Got some science. Not a ton. We got some science. So something like that would be good. 4 is more than enough. Oh, you know what we could do instead of 4? What if we remove that and put a bush? I'm fine with that because like that's still the main thoroughfare. But a bush. A bush. Bush. There, perfect. Okay. Hopefully that'll get us above where we're at in terms of stuff. That can get boofed. We still have the berries there. We have a ton of carrot storage here. How are we on carrots? It's been a while. We haven't been getting carrots or water. 28 days of carrots, 14 days of water. Rockin'. Okay, that's excellent news. Right here is where we're going to put way more water storage. If we can. But for right now, things are looking pretty good. Yep, there's all the carrots. Yeah, these warehouses look empty because it just tore all those carrots out. Whoa. Oh, that's hat. Oh yeah, I forgot we had a gold. I forgot we had a gold, fella. I forgot we had a gold, fella. I forgot we had a gold, fella. I don't know. I didn't write the rest of the song. I forgot we had a gold, fella. I didn't know where any of that was going. Okay. Good. Can we get a bunch of this lumber? That would be awesome. Hi. We have 3 more days of, like, nothing to do. There you go. And in a minute, we got an ad break. So really good opportunity, folks. Get up, stretch, move around, get more water. Get you something to drink, get you some more water. Yeah. For real and for real. Body will appreciate it, I'll appreciate it. Okay, so a lot of this died from contamination. That back road didn't. So that's at least cool. If we demo this out a little bit, if we get there, that'll give us a lot more room to grow stuff, yeah. We also have a lot of lumber sitting here I'm not touching. Yeah, that was, yeah, just burn right through all this. Perfect. Turn this down to 16 hours. A couple of points of happiness are way, way more important than... Oh no, keep working. A couple more points of happiness is way more important than an extra hour of work because we're sacrificing that 20% bonus if we just keep folks working constantly. That's not ideal. And there's that ad break the ancients warned us about. Yeah, just keep making planks. Planks don't take too long. It's gears that take forever. But if we can get a lot of industry done right now, yeah, do it. It died. These are oak. Wow. Didn't realize these were oak. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of hauling going on, apparently. We full? Just about. I didn't think I'd be putting this back this fast, but yeah. Can I get another one? Mama don't dance and daddy don't rock and roll. Cool, got that stuck in my head. It's just gonna happen, right? It's just gonna happen. District Spark, good day, friend. How are you today? Been a while. It feels like it's been ages since we've chatted. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah. Whew. How has Techopolis been treating you? How has? Oh yeah. How is everything? Tell me everything. The Beavers be doing great. We are playing on a custom map made by KenderFrog. The link to the map is in the pin notes. If you had interest in taking a gander what the map looks like without any of my machinations applied. And yeah, we're playing on hard difficulty. Yeah, having a real good time about it. You ain't got nothing to do. Oh, did I not get that one piece and that? Yep. That's... Y'all are done. You going done? Yeah, things are going great. I've been very busy with work and peopling. Well, I hope that hasn't been too exhausting. That does sound exhausting, and I hope you've gotten time to catch some breath and relax a bit and all the things that bring joy to you in your life. It is good. That's good to hear. That's all that. That's all that. Perfect. No relaxing this weekend, though. All the gaming. Good. Did you post your schedule? Did I miss your schedule? I might have missed your schedule. Announcements. No, that's something else. Schedule. There it is. You did 2 days ago. Okay, yeah. I don't pay attention. You did. Yep. It might have gotten commingled into all the other DMs I had or like whatever going on. But yes, absolutely. Cool. That is exciting. It's always fun to see you stream. Oh, and Oxygen Not Included, Techopolis 3, and Raft. Awesome. I haven't been keeping up on your Techopolis 3 as much as I'd like. How's that been treating you? How's that been going? Away, and that goes away. Leave that there. That's not hurting anybody. It ain't hurting nobody. About to make the ultimate technium. Excellent. I'm delighted to hear that. That is some excellent progress. Good to know, good to hear, good to know, and good to hear. Off to Nether for whatever shenanigans that brings. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. I hope it brings you victory and all the spoils that you deserve. I don't know. I was trying to be pep-talky there. Did not work. Anyway, now that I have 3 seconds of stuff going, that's still flushing out. Turn that down. Folks, if you are not familiar, District Spark, you're doing yourself a dishonest. You're doing yourself one level of dishonest. I really enjoy District streams. They're engaging, they're fun. They've got a wonderful community. Yeah. I got no notes, no negative notes, nothing. Just, it's always a fun time. I've been so fortunate to find folks that are generally upbeat and positive, but it's really cool to see people that have taken the time and effort and forged a community. And that's always a difficult thing. It is not as simple as like, oh, throw up a Discord and see who shows. Like, you gotta coordinate, you gotta post, there's announcements, there's damage control in case someone comes on and is like, I don't like your face. And I'm like, cool, but read the rules, man. Nope, your face is still dumb. Alright, well, now we gotta kick you, so... Womp womp. Kind of a vibe. But no, it's been really cool. I'm very thankful to have met District. 100%. So check them out. He's on? Get out of there. That, this is fine. How many workers do we have? What's the problem? Not connected. Oh, yeah, that's right. I blew up these paths because you ding-dongs wanted to take a swim in the chemical spill known as this map. Yeah, right. I'm all caught up. I thought I blew this up. Well, now I blew it up. I thought I did a thing. Does the thing. Well, now I did the thing. These are no longer necessary. All the blueberry bushes died. We planted all the carrots. While the carrots are coming to maturity, let's just reposition some of the workforce. Done. Awesome. The forester is going to be very freaking busy, and hopefully we do a drought next time. But we got to catch up. We're really low on water. We need a lot of water. How are we doing on this lumber? Cool. That's good enough. Didn't want to be fancy about it, but did want to get like a chunk of this stash so we can now concentrate on industry and the like. Do we have room? Oh, pfft. Drought is fine. Drought is not a problem. Okay. Cool. Those 3 workers are going to do it. Needs to go to 0.8. I think was our magic number. Oh, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, it normalizes, no problem. Nice. Okay. Cool. I wonder if this has occurred yet. Kender popped the surprise. No, it's still just doing its own thing. I'm still kind of inside voice chuckling that there's nothing there. There's nothing to do there. It's just, oh, let's see who freaks out at nothing. And that was the science social experiment. I don't believe in doing personality tests, like A/B testing. I don't believe that's an accurate determination of someone's mentality. I think a very interesting tell of someone's mentality is give someone a gift and see how they react. Are they delighted? Are they burdened? Are they generally unhappy? I'm very much the, oh, now I gotta give you something. Oh, I mean, I appreciate this. This is great, but I didn't want homework. I'm a very selfish person, apparently. Oh, are y'all done? Oh, let me guess. Hold on. Yeah, Butts Deluxe, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm always thankful when someone thinks about me. It's like, hey, I saw this and I thought of you. That is very sweet. But then I always feel guilty if I don't reciprocate quickly. Goes away. goes away. Yeah, trim this all up. Yep, thank you. All tidied. Now, what I want to do ultimately is I want to get down here. The main reason for us getting down here is we're going to smash this, and we're going to get some floodgate action. So do we have... is that high enough? Triple is high enough. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. What we'll do is we'll do a little bit of extra work beforehand, though. I have the triple, I have the double. Something like this, so we can work on this later. This is going to have to get blocked off for this to be as effective as I want it to be. But since the beavers can work down an infinite amount of tiles, no problem with that. So I would like some levee. Is this the right height for a while? Actually, this is the right height, so I don't have to wall this off. Kinda want to, though. Do I really want to, or do I... that means I'd have to beef up this. We wouldn't be able to enjoy the extra depth. The extra depth would not matter. So I don't need to block any of that. So we'll knock this out. We'll then do the emergency triple floodgate, which I can't afford. Yep. More science. Are we doing science? Or do we? Nope. We gave up the difficulties of science. Hi. Also, how soon until carrots? Carrots are very soon. Not ready for very soon carrots. Can you give me in 15 minutes carrots? Be great. Nope, we got a batch of very soon carrots. Alright, that stops. Are we done here pretty much? Like it? Okay, that freed up a few workers. You're done. You're online, you're online. When the carrots are ready, we gotta go nuts. We gotta go absolute bananas on it. Yeah, I want all my storage back. We're so out of carrots. God. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I had 2 farms planting the carrots to begin with. So yeah. That's why I was like, well, I need 2 farms to do the harvesting. Right now we're in a really good spot. It's just a bit of waiting. Go to second here. I think we can hit it now? Maybe not. There we go. Perfect. Could have done it maybe a little earlier, but that was fine. All right, so now we've got all that going on. We're done pumping water from here, and we're just going to draw water from here. There you go. Easy. Let's see. I have 1/3 of my population in the fields. I don't have a problem with. It's just a lot of folks working the food. That and that. And while you're doing stuff... just get it planted. Any workers? I don't. Okay, that is reached. That can be reached. Okay, perfect. Good, good. All paused. Good. Okay, we're at a pretty decent equilibrium right now. So we're gonna be spending this time just getting all the carrots stashed back up. How many haulers we got? 4. Awesome. Oh, we're full on logs. Oh. Cheeky, cheeky. All right, well. Yeah, just stash another guy right there. We got 2 builders. Perfect. Yep. It's, yeah, literally right now, it's just chill. Queuing up a bunch of construction projects right now would not be a great idea, I don't think, and I just want everything harvested. So, we've got... oh, all our water's full? Snap diddly. Snap diddly. That got done on the quick fast. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't have gears yet, so the next water retention thing ain't gonna fly. Another 150 water right there. Awesome. Get that done. Still planting. Cool. Yep. I'm happy with the population count we have right now. Not in a rush to change anything. How long at this rate will it take for us to refill our carrots? 30 days. Ugh. I mean, I did add... what? 800 more storage, so it makes sense that that number sounds terrible. Because it kind of is. Emphasis on planting, emphasis on planting, fantastic. You're minus a bloke. 4 haulers is what I want. 4 haulers, what I want. I say remember that. 4 haulers, what I want. They remember. That's so dumb. Okay, 500 means we have our triple floodgate. Boop. Our little TFG, triple floodgate. Actually, yeah, right there. Easy. It's too far from district. No! How did you build all this other crap then? Too far from a district. You're too far from a... Hurtful words, friend. Hurtful words. Alright. Maybe we build something beforehand to kind of preserve the water that's already here. Right? What if we just levy across and put a... You really can't reach that? That is really annoying. Right. That better? This is dumb sauce and I don't like it. No, there's something else wrong. Now I'm very confused. Okay, well, if this isn't necessary... Too far from a district, it cannot be reached. Well, okay. So it's still giving the error because these aren't built yet. Duh, right? Okay. Cool. Start on that. I would like a few more builders. So you can build that, but you can't remove this? Lame. Lame sauce and even lamer pants. Okay, yes, that was the deal. Cool. Yep, that's fine. No problem. Take your time, do it in waves. How much water do we actually have available? And I would lose all of it? Yeah, so we're gonna cancel that. We'll deal with that as we're getting to the end of the drought cycle. But losing 8 days of water doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. It's canceled. It gets turned on. We got some pine. We got some more trees to be had. Awesome. Things are coming up Saramara. I think I'm gonna unpause this so we can get some more kits. We right now have 20 adults, which is not great. Want to keep that birth-death cycle kind of in sync there. And three more workers isn't a bad thing. Three more beavers. What would be weird is if we did a bunch of the big storages, the big houses, and then it's like, well, we did too much, and now we're feeding 9, 18, 28 kind of folks. But no, this is fine. A real sleepy kind of a Friday. Yeah. Not bad. It's calm. We had some rain. We had a ton of wind last night. It was, yeah, the weather was heavy, for real. Now, is all this stuff coming to maturity? Because if it is, I need another farm. But I think we're ahead of it slightly. Yeah, I think we're ahead. That's getting chopped. Yeah. Big wood reserves right now while we can actually work the fields. You saw what happened with another bad tide, right? It kind of cuts out a lot of the area that I could do anything with. Might be time to start talking metal? No, not yet. Not yet. Things are looking pretty good, though. Oh my goodness. I'm really looking forward to trying... oh, let me go get the map. It was called Jinkies. We should talk about that. Because this is... there's a different map that I want to ultimately try. It was also made by KenderFrog. Timberborn. Job. So Diorama was the other one I was thinking of playing. Instead of this one. I'm glad we're playing this one. But Diorama was the other one. Oh, did Steam change their layout? Oh, never mind. It's in a different menu. Jinkies. There it is. It's a 30 by 30 tiny. So I wanted to play more of the difficult map. Oh, I haven't done screensavers. No! Okay. Save. Save. So just to talk it out, this is a smaller map than the one we just played. But the one I wanted to play was this one, Diorama, which is 50 by 50, which is tiny. But Jinkies, I'll show you Jinkies. It is a 30 by 30. It is tiny and it is rough. Kender's playing this one right now. Kender. I'm just gonna pause it. And you can see, look at all this, right? It's layers and layers of stuff. Oh, actually, the unstable core... Oh, okay. It actually notifies the player. Alright, so maybe I was freaking out about that whole bad water thing. Water start... Look at all this. Just meticulous and insane. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, I wanna be able to play that map eventually. It's not gonna happen for a while. I think I'm at average to hard difficulty, like normal to hard, like I'm somewhere in there. Like I'm not all the way to, oh, I beat any map on hard, no problem. And I'm not so at the point where I'm modifying the hard difficulty numbers anyway, but what a wild map, yeah. KenderFrog has popped into the stream a couple times. We chatted about it, and this is their Factorio, and that's how I phrase it, because my Factorio has many hours in it. many hours in it. But this is their game they played, and this is like their house. Yeah, they are very good at understanding the functionality of building a map and everything. It's very impressive. It's very impressive for sure. Okay, how many more days until we're full on carrots now? 12 days. That looks a lot better than 30. Yep. The harvests look pretty consistent. Another farm, if we were to build one, I'd probably only add like 2 people to it, or one beeves. One beeves. Are we full of lumber again? Awesome. No, this is great. I don't have any more folks to work stuff. I want to keep the water maximized. I got everything set up like that for reasons, but we could do this. Got some room for planks. Yeah, this game has a lot of really insane maps. Not just from KenderFrog, but like there are some that are like very introductory friendly. Introduction friendly? I can talk. This and other lies I tell myself. Guess we're done for science for a few minutes. Some are really easy looking, some look really fun. And I also stand by what I say. Like, I think this game is perfect for a youngling or someone new to the genre to play. But it's like, I see people play Factorio, but it's very intimidating. It can be, yeah, 100% it can be. But a game like this, showing them instead, put it on easy difficulty, let them walk through the tutorial. I think a game like this makes a lot of sense, for real. Real. Real for real. Yeah, so what now? Guess more housing. Could unpause that. And then I think that's kind of the upper limit I want to be for a while. And we do have a lot more room, so let's at least start planning out the next tier of everything. Ding. A ding. And that's good enough. And of course, this. I like to have stuff ready to go, even if we don't need it right now. Puts me in a much better position if we need to do any pivoting. Like, oh man, I really need like 8 workers right now. Unpause the stuff. If I'm already suffering worker problems, like we just don't have the workforce, spending the builders to build the thing is not really going to be conducive. I want you to be on the corner. Get 2 of that. What is this? Another medical bed? I kind of want this to be here instead of another bed. Yeah. I think that looks good. That'll keep folks busy. 4 more houses means 12 more beeves. But yeah, like I said, we'll just pause it right away when it's built. I can just pause that right now. Yep, and then that got built. Did I get you set up? I did. Perfect. I think we're doing pretty well for another take on a hard map. That gets paused. It's oh. Okay, that's better. Okay. So 3 empty beds, awesome. All getting built, good. Not as dense as I'd like it, but for what we've got and the tools in front of us, I think we're doing pretty good. 2 more days to the end of the cycle. What'll happen is when we get to that 1 day, about 1 day left, we'll go and we'll knock down that mud wall and then build the thing to have better control over this. Oh, it refreshed its health. Interesting. Connected building. Yeah. How about don't worry about it? Yep, but we're keeping the same mantra about everything. The food and the water and the entertainment all one spot. When you're done with work, you don't want to go out and get food. You want food to be there. And let's get this done. High priority, please. Pretty soon I'll want to talk about paper. And if we want to talk about paper, we're also going to have to talk about metal. Oh gosh, it takes a while, doesn't it? You get it done in a day, yeah. Oof, okay. Now, this mad mamma jamma, like that. High priority. And then this goes away. Whenever priority. Yep, cool. I don't think the flow is heavy enough that we need anything bigger than this triple floodgate. Man, everything's looking just so good. That can go away. I'm actually a little low on workers, so we're just going to be patient. I don't like being patient because I'm always so excited. Ow. How did that work? I'm always so excited. I always want to do new things. I was like, touch all that stuff. And it's like, well, we should probably wait a second so the other stuff you touched actually gets finished. Then I'm like, no. Guys? That's going to take a hot second, but that's fine. We're about to get all our water back anyway. Carrots are still being harvested. Awesome. 11 days? Yeah, it'll be at least another 4 days or something from right now before another bad event happens. Anywho. Get that going on. Get all the trees chopped as soon as we can. Do I need to appoint another builder? It's about half done. hurt. Point eight I think was our butter zone. There was also something that Kender told me that also piqued my interest. Was they can modify the water sources to decay over time or change over time or something like that. It was actually really late for me mentally. I was just mentally completely checked out. But they were like, yeah, and we're doing this, and this is possible, and this. I'm like, this is incredible. I love everything. I love every word you're saying right now, and I'm not following any of it. Not because I'm trying to be rude, but I'm just mentally zoinked. But no, so I thought I also caught that there could be varied water chunks, and it's like, if that can be varied, that means you could just fluctuate it like crazy, and anything I've built in my head is like, oh, well, this is always going to be 7 water units, and it's like, that might not be entirely true anymore. Thanks to 1.x, so good to know. Good to know. Okay, we're stocking up on all the lumber. Looks like we're full on planks. Yes, we are. I'd like to start talking about gears if we could. Parents, talk to your children about gears and gear use. Oh, can you finish building this, though? Be great. Kids, talk to your parents. Your out-of-touch parents. Talk to your out-of-touch parents about gears and gear use. Use gears responsibly. Hi, I'm JohnMegacycle. The public service announcement about gears and gear use. Kids, talk to your out-of-touch folks about the dangers of using gears. Okay, water is flowing past. That sucks. That sucks. So what I want is a double floodgate, which I probably can't afford. Sure. Why not? Might have to build this out anyway, believe it or not. Okay. If you can get that, that'd be great. Don't synchronize. But I want you to be at probably like 0.8 again? Yeah. A little bit of flooding. It's okay. That's a lot of bit of flooding, and that's not okay. Okay, 1.8. Yeah, synchronize, that'd be great, thanks. Okay, that's still flowing really hard. It won't once this gets built, though. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Really just want to see this get built so I can better tame the waterways. We have the materials. It is just a slog. Oh no, Hat died. I'm so sorry, Hat. Another drought? Fantastic. By drought, do you mean another bumper crop of carrots? Awesome. Love it. We out of water? We have in fact stopped harvesting water. That's, again, a drought. And I'm about to store a ton more stuff. Okay, so now... Yep. Still rolling mighty fine. Perfect. Love it. Excellent. Are we on carrots now? Yep. 11 days? Cool. We'll be able to eat through the drought. It's fine. Just eat through the drought. This is a real let them eat cake vibe, isn't it? But sir, there's no food. What will they eat during the drought? Oh, just eat through the drought. Grab the drought, Put it near your face. Go and eat the drought. I command it. Okay, but that's an awesome little project. That's going to keep the water around for a lot longer. Cool. Man, that is flowing real damn fast. Yeah. Cool. Anything else down here yet that I might have missed? No, it's still doing its own thing, which is perfect. Did not want to get blindsided by whatever that could have been. More water, thanks. Now, a drought is going to kill our power again. That needs paper. This needs metal. Okay, so I'm thinking a thing. Gears? Yep. Thanks. Paper. Oh, paper doesn't require metal. That's excellent. Paper means beehives. Means a dumpster clown worth of science, though. But it also means beehives, and beehives will greatly extend our farm capability. So, am interested in that. I'll unlock one more house. I know I'm still doing a lot of lumber acquisition. It's just the lumber bit of this game is the longest wind-up period. What'll happen is, like, lumber takes, what, 14 days to be ready, and one contamination snap, I've lost 14 days. Carrots aren't that big of a deal. They're a 2-day drought. So the second we have, like, a real drought, we're losing carrots. No big deal. But right now, we're in a good opportunity. We're in a good spot. Just get as much lumber stocked as possible. Then I can shut off all this stuff during a drought if we need to. Double back on industry and just crazy. Gears for years. That's what they'll call us. That's our legacy. We'll be known in the history books as Gears for years. Mandate of JohnMegacycle leading the Timberborn nations to prosperity. Okay, there's the drought. I'm actually not going to move that because that's already done. This should be done spilling as well. Yep. Well, now we have a stupid amount of water. So much. Let's just have 2 running all the time. Did you finish this down here? Ooh, looks like you have. No goods? Awesome. That goes away. And then this goes away. Burp. And then this goes away. Cool. Rockin'. I want to get all this stuff cleared off. I also want to start talking about purposing it for the next tier of foodstuffs. Potatoes. We don't have the metal for... Oh, actually, I think a grill needs metal. Oh, just lumber. Interesting. Huh. Would have assumed it needed bigger tech, but I guess not. Are we full of carrots already? Oh, sweet. Sweet sarsaparilla. We are almost full of carrots. Okay. Oh, the other thing is... The bigger science thing requires... Oh, it's pine tar. I keep thinking it's paper. It's not paper. Okay. My gameplay and everything, I realize my style might be very, very slow, but man, we are enjoying a stupid amount of stability. This doesn't have to be there anymore. I would very much like this to be somewhere else. I don't know if that's gonna work. It will not. Shucks. Okay, so you need 50 horsepower. You make 50 horsepower. Okay, what do we need for gears? 120. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Alright. I don't know how I feel about that. 80 is far more reasonable. I can eat 80. 80 is fine. I can't eat 100 and whatever made up imaginary number that was. Forget that noise. 100%. Alright. Blew that up so I'd have room for other stuff, I guess. Understaffed. Yeah, don't worry about working it right this second. But the thing is, I wanted... Not a medium warehouse. It's a this thing. Get all the planks together. Go away. I have some sprinkled there. Some there. Yeah, I got all these little baby storages everywhere. So it's time to just get this all moved and removed. Yep, that'll take its time. Still full on water, still full on... Man, this is great. Kender did a really good job giving us a lot of resources so that we wouldn't feel like we were locked. But yeah, I can tell this is an average difficulty map. Not complaining. I'm having a delightful time. Absolutely. Pop. Oh, there was a different mod I wanted. It was something about the coloring of planks. Plank? Plank texture swap. Yeah. Sub. So here's what this mod's gonna do. At a quick look, I know you can kind of tell the difference between these, but they're both brown, and they're kind of hard to see. Like here, like what's the difference, right? They're a little hard for me anyway. The planks here look stripped. The outer bark is stripped, so they're much easier to see what's going on about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I just pulled it down. It'll be there when the game resets. Okay, what else are we doing? That's boofed. The science doesn't have to be here. These pumps really don't have to be here. We're not really using them at all. We would be using these instead. That makes the ferrying of the water easier, I think. Everyone goes home. Water's here. Perfect. Now, what is the next tier of water storage? I think it was gears and crap. It is gears and crap. It's actually not that many gears and crap, which is nice. We got 5 kits, 2 beds. Henry! Welcome, Henry. Hope you're doing well today. Henry UMC. A delightful Minecraft streamer, if there ever was one. Be sure to check out Henry. Another wonderful streamer. Good vibes and good times. Said this before, I'm very fortunate to have found so many really cool people through Twitch and just random raiding and being raided and everything. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, be sure to check out Henry if you haven't. And Minecraft's your jam. Yeah, you might find yourself a new favorite. There you go. I realize we're actually full of carrots, which is a good problem to have, but we have too many carrots. What do I need for the next storage tier? Yes. I think it's time. Yep. When are you able to pick me up? I just come to John's chat. Yay! I'd like to think of myself as like everyone's hype man, kind of a thing. And of course, pat yourself on the back because a lot of them's good vibes don't come from nowhere, my friend. You are the proprietor and business CEO of Good Time Inc., a new company I just made up in my brain. We do have enough stuff, so we're gonna wait till morning, and then we're gonna destroy our warehouse. Carrots and foodstuffs and everything are something I'm not willing to negotiate on. I want to have a couple thousand of food ready to go. Yep, I'm going to use that language too. A couple thousand of food. If I ever talk to anyone and they're like, I don't speak English very well, I'm like, friend, don't worry about it. You can't do much worse than I do on the regular. It's cool. Okay, so it looks like we lost... Not too many? 90, and there was 200 in there? That's not bad. Okay, but this big chungus, this big guy, you are carrot? Have fun. Yep. Just get at it. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to reverse this guy, delete, plop another one. We're going from 200, 400, 600 to 1200. So we're doubling our storage. Expensive? Yes, it is. But it's just planks and logs, yeah, which we have. Okay, I need that up and online, please. This is going to be a hauling mess. But this will feel real good. So we had what, 3,200 storage? We're going to go to 3,900? Awesome. We're good. Super duper duper good. It's still not built yet. Good Time Inc. is actually a real company. Is it? Oh. Well, guess it's not something I made up. How about that? Well, anyway. Yeah, I don't know where to go with this. Now that it's a real company, now I don't know what to say. Oh, I know what to say. Cool. Nailed it. Saved it. This goes away. Goes away. Yep. Get all this removed. I need more planks real bad. So let's get some industry going on. Yep. And this. And this. One of these fine fellers. Let y'all get to it. I am going to need another worker. Burp. 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 I'm just making noises. That's all that's happening right now. But yeah, I need a bunch of planks. Another, what, 2 days of us just building stuff up? Oh, can I get this on priority and that on priority? Thank you. Record label, artist manage events. I had to look it up when you said it. Oh, okay. If Good Time Inc. is booked, how about Swell Vibes LLC? Swell Vibes LLC. Is that one take? I have no idea. This is my stream now. We just look up business names. What about funtimehave.net.gov? Is that it? Is that a thing? Are we full of? Oh, we're full of logs. That's why no one's picking up these logs on the floor. Okay. Yeah, I'll take another log storage. Sure. Cool. I'm sure we can come up with some interesting names that you can be the owner of without too much effort. Sure. Is this all done? You got nothing to do? You kinda have nothing to do. There are some logs there, though. I'll take those two beeves out of there. Some beavers built up and building and all. Yeah, there we go. All right. That was the thing. There's a big pile of it on the ground, and there was just nothing to do about it. That goes away. We need how much? 60? 80. That's fine. All the stuff. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, this is a ton of inventory we're adding. And then, you know what's actually really cool? This is already at the right height for me to just put into the warehouse facing the direction. Yep. Void. Void. I do not know how we get this to be any more stable than it is, but we're enjoying a high time of stability, that is for certain. What I wouldn't mind, though, is a little more of this shenaniganry. There, if you got the lumber, spend it, right? That's going to keep everyone busy for a while. We got 5 dudes not doing nothing. Where could I, water up oh, yeah. I'm going to start pulling water out of this. That. Well, don't need any of that stuff up there anymore. This is excellent sauce, man. I thought this was gonna be real bad pants. But no, it's going all right. That can go away now that I'm just burning through all this lumber. Hot jams. Okay. We're still on 16-hour work shifts, which I'm fine about. What is the first monument, research-wise? 1,000. Ugh. Alright. Actually, that reminds me of a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 science things. If you could. Would be great. 2 more haulers. Builders? 2 more builders? Yeah, we got some work to do. Alright, second one online. Yes! So many carrots. I have so many carrots. I've stashed carrots in literally anywhere I could stash carrots. They're gonna call me Johnny All the Carrots. What's your gangster name? Oh, Timmy Rattles. Why do they call you Timmy Rattles? Because the gun rattles. When I'm using it, the gun rattles. What do they call you? Oh, they call me Barbacoa. It's like the beef? Yeah, like the beef. Why? Because when folks mess with me, they get smoked. What's your name? Johnny Carrots. Why do they call you that? I don't want to get into it. No honor with a name like that, maybe. They're also not going to call me Johnny Good Dental Hygiene, are they? That'd be something. Hey, don't you go mess with Johnny Good Dental Hygiene. He'll chew you up. Yeah, there. That's actually not too bad. He'll chew you up. So stupid. Oh, this is so dumb. Alright, so we're gonna move this. This goes away. That's all empty now. This turns into this guy. Yeah. I do want to move to a better class of foodstuffs. But for right now, so we were at what? 3,200 is where we were at, and I'm about to build another one. Yeah, we're looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. Did all this water get hauled? More of it, yeah. Don't need all that there when we're pumping the water here. Oh, hot jams, look at this. I gotta get to gears sometime this year. Hey, it's been 5 minutes. Let's go harass Hat Dat Sat and hit him with a hydrate. Hit him with the hydrate. We'll hit him with the hydrate. I try to make sure folks are hydrated. I've yet to receive an angry letter about it, so I'm assuming it's okay. Oh, that's science is all done. Boof boof. Sometimes remember, sometimes I don't. Oh, this goes away. Hey. Don't need that. Yep, get all those carrots hauled. We tanked our lumber supply hard. Yeah, we tanked it real hard. There's a lot still sitting around, mind you. Not really. I'm not really worried. Yeah, there's a lot just sitting on the floor. Once that gets reconciled and pushed back in to the grid, we should be fine. This is also a lot. This is a lot. Yeah. Getting everything moved. Man, it feels real good to be at a point where I've got a couple of extra beeves. Boom around a little bit. Oh, that's all we're building up. Another drought. Yay, drought. Love me some drought. Weird saying that unsarcastically, too. Please be a drought. Please be a drought. Please be a drought. It's a drought. Yay! This can get put there, I guess. I can't fit a big storage there, and that's fine. I'm not growing blueberries, they're just here. Not really super duper worried about it. Boof, boof. Yeah, our lumber numbers are going up pretty fast now that I actually have the thing. All of it got cleared out. Okay, what are we at for food now? 5,000. Good gosh golly. Do we do one more? We can afford one more. I don't need all this science right now. Soon, though. Sitting on some... You know, I'm going to do one more. You know what? Fight me on it. We're going to do one more. Yep. Guess what? There you go. Yeah, that greatly cleans all that up. Man, that is so good. I'm going to move this guy. Yep, I'm going to move that guy. We still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,200 carrots at home. Actually, why did I do this? I should just remove this and put this in the there. Well, it doesn't matter. Hashtag Beaver. Yeah. Hashtag Beaver indeed, my friend. Hashtag Beaver indeed, my friend. I'm going to do the thing I just said. I'm going to do the thing I said. Yeah. All that planning and all that rearranging for what? For nothing. I had fun. Everyone's going to be just real dumb busy. Yeah. Boof, boof. That needs to get evacuated. Yep. Awesome. Good day, Lero. We're doing well. We're playing today. We beat, 1,000 Islands yesterday, was it? Yeah, 1,000 Islands. We're now playing on a KenderFrog map known as Beavers Spelunking. It is a lot of metal. Yeah. It is a lot of metal. We haven't touched metal yet because we're also playing on hard difficulty. So I've been kind of picking my battles. Goes away. Y'all grab the that. Thank you. That can still get built. Whatever. We done here? Done and the done. Cool. All right. It is almost drought o'clock. Perfect. That out of there, please. Oh no, a drought. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Losing my mind explained to a customer they can't use Internet Explorer to access SaaS tools. So I needed... This is something that's not internal. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. I'll tell them it's a series of tubes. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Oh boy. Oh, that's why I can't fit it. Right. Ass end is too big. Okay. Right, that's why I didn't do any of that. It's got a whole mess of backyard I can't reconcile about. Alright, never mind. Okay, next. I want to build up on planks. I'm still out of workers, amazingly. I could trim this down a bunch. Get back to cutting. Waiting for the web app isn't working on Netscape Navigator 4. Metacrawler unable to find internal site. Please advise. I keep getting this warning that says IXPX is not allowed for this connection type. I don't understand. Please help. Oh boy. Does something like that cover the middle a bit better? It doesn't do it any worse, but leave it be. More carrots. I guess for right now, more carrots. There's a bunch more rearranging I want to get accomplished before I really bother with any more of that, but yeah. Water looks good. Probably going to add another row of water storage, because I can. How many kits do we have? We have 3 kits and only 1 in... I guess we're getting more peeps. The empire must expand, the factory must grow. Okay. Then I want to talk about gear making. It's a hashtag soon. I don't know how I'm going to lay out the power plant. Very uncarefully, probably. Oh, I guess, yeah, alright. I guess right here is the ideal. That might work. Like that? What are you? 270? What do you need? 120? Perfect. So something like this, and then a power bedanger right there. I'm building 2, because gonna need it, probably. Yeah, that'll work for some gear action. That. Then... good sauce. Don't know what kind of sauce, but it's good sauce. I mean, I for real saw a customer using Windows Server 2001, so nothing's out of... Gosh, what happened in Windows Server 2000? You could manually set the RAM allocations for your swap file or whatever. You can manually set the swap file. NTFS? Yeah, I'll hear about this new file system, NTFS. I love it. There's a bunch of cool crap you could do. I was playing Windows Server 2000 for my gaming rig for a while, but the compatibilities were just straight bananas or whatever. Like, there's just some stuff that just did not work because, you know, it's not intended to be a gaming thing. But for a while, I was using it to play games that just, oh, you just need a little more RAM allocated to your swap file. I'm like, all right, whatever that means, I don't care. I changed some numbers in a config and then it works better. Done. Easy. Oh, ad break. Crap. Forgot it. Ad break. Ad break coming up. Get up, move, stretch, all that. Gotta get up, move, and stretch, all that. Gotta get up and move and stretch, all that. Gotta get up and move and stretch, all that. We have enough planks. We have 200 planks. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna get out of my chair physically in a second here. Okay, that's still chopping. This can get to chopping, finish off whatever that all is. Okay, time to get up. Oh, my proboscis. Oi. Thank you, Crank. Oh, man. What a day, what a day, what a day. I might head out after the stream, get me some $2 bottle of wine. Maybe not lose my sight for 5 minutes. Ow. Everything pops. It's like when you get out of your chair and every ball and socket joint and hinge joint and everything just is like, uh-oh. We hit BIOS, we gotta recalibrate. Some new hardware has been detected. I'm like, no, that's been the hardware for a very long time. Ugh. You know, I don't know the answer to that question, but that's kind of how it felt. It's kind of how it felt. Like, it was a server operating system, right? So the idea of it was like there's a lot less bloat or preloaded crap. Like, it was just easier to use, and I used it for a very long time. But like I said, after a point it was like, I want to play a game. I can't play it. It's missing a DLL. Well, alright. The time before just searching for a DLL was a piece of cake. So I had a friend who had a 95 machine, and I'm like, can you give me this DLL? And it's like, yeah, that's not gonna work as flawlessly as you might hope. Still though. Okay. Carrots are set. All this water's gonna go eventually, but I want gears first. Gears are critical. Yeah, you're not gonna work right now. Deal with it. Gears are critical because, for obvious reasons, I need them for the new tier of storage. So if you could just bring me plank, thank you. That's done. Some more lumber over. There's a lot of lumber over there still I don't need. You know what it's not ideal for? Critical components of a financial system. I'll one-up you. You know what it's also not ideal for? Critical components of a financial system that's 26 years out of date. That's the crux to the argument. Yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly. Exactly right. Oh, I'm not gonna have an industry for 10 days? Okay, let's just keep doing this. That's still hop chopping. Did I not set it? I did. Okay. What else are we doing? That goes away. That goes away. That goes away. This can get finished off whenever. I'm not trying to scrub the area clean. What I'm trying to make sure, though, is my Hey, now it was 25 years when I got that ticket. Yes, of course. No need to be a jerk waffle. And I'm like, I think I'm in full jerk waffle form. I think this is an appropriate moment to be an absolute jerk waffle. All right, that looks like that. This looks like this. Done, done, done. Easy, right? We're gonna pull all the lumber we can. Now, we're in drought mode right now. What that means is I want to kind of allocate how much we can get away with. Bad water's still going to come in here and slosh up the joint, which I'm not worried about, but I'm also not super plus about either. Let's do this and this. So I don't have any guarantees right now that we have all this land free and clear. Did we just lose a bunch of people? Oh, that was weird. We're short like 8 workers for some reason. You could do that. That's going to be a while to cook. And also... Thanks. Off one of that. Oh, I know why. I turned my science back on and my industry. Sloshing up the joint is fun, though. It is. Without argument and without question, it is a bucket load of chuckles. A chuckle bucket, if you will. What? What is unstaffed now? Grumble, gramble, scramble. Ah, you're not able to do the thing I assumed you're able to do without a proper working class. Ah, scramble, bramble. Alright, we're good on planks for now. I want the science. We're at 900 science. I kind of want to rush this guy. We almost have the logs, but I could dump him right there. Done deal. Sounds good, Henry. Thank you for hanging out. Whenever you go live, I will be more than happy to make sure we give you a shout, my friend. Yeah. Giving you a shout, my friend. Check, are they live right now? No. But right now? No. Right now? No. Okay. This almost... Did I see some 60% in there? Oh, cool. Okay. If we planted a few more trees, this might be a full and continuous cycle. Yep, that's droughting out, but 16-day drought? 15-day drought. Hold on. How does a 15-day drought... Oh, I thought I saw 15.2. Yeah. How does a 15-day drought resistance have 15.4 days of resilience? How? What? My brother in numbers, that's not how they work. 5 or 10 minutes or so? Perfect. Sounds good, friend. And friendly reminder to anyone else, in case I seem overbearing about wanting to see someone stream, I'm not trying to put pressure on the streamer. I'm just excited to share, because Henry is pretty dang cool. Kids say that anymore? Cool? Only the cool ones, right? Yeah, only the cool kids say cool. Only the cool kids. Alright. Yeah. Tidy that up a bit. After HatDatSat told me that clearing out the stumps and stuff really helps with performance, I was really doubtful, and I was like, what does a stump... how is that different than a regular tree? Like, I don't get how that's any real different. It's an item on a map. Like, what is the difference? And they're like, I don't know, but if you got a bunch of stumps, go clear a bunch of stumps and see how the performance works. And I'm like, dang, it does. They also said if you got a lot of area benchmarked for cutting, for tree cutting, remove it if you don't need it. And yeah, I think the second map we played, I was like, man, this is pausing and just stuttering a little bit, and this is not a great gaming experience. But after Hat hit us up with that, I was like, oh, this changes everything. The game has changed. Yeah, this is not going to be great for pressure, but that's why I built 2 of them. We're good on water. We're good on trees. Metal's going to be the next thing. But I think this is the next thing. Perfect. There you go, Squanchy. Okay, and we're aiming for 10? 10 was the number? 10 got us another 20% work speed. 12. If we could hit 12, I'll be really happy. Because I think this guy provides 4? Or 3 happiness? Hey, instead of adding more workers, just add a little happy. Get him a little slappy, a little happy, and yeah. Yeah, we'll get this done in like 2-3 more days. Easy? Yeah. Game is just too good. I find myself sometimes nodding off, and not like I'm gonna fall asleep, but just like, yeah, it's a chill game. Even in times of stress, this is a really chill game. How are we doing here? Hey, 3/4 done. Nice. Yeah, we're aiming for 12. I think this thing provided 3, I want to say. We'll see. The brazier is next, and it is stupidly expensive. So we're not going to get to there. Not going to get to that for a while. Oh, did you chip your teeth? Oh, hold on. It's been a while since we had to deal with that. My bad. Yeah, teeth grindstone. There. Cool. Close to the homes, right? Oh, it's just got to get hammered. Nice. We're looking for 12. I'll take more, but like 12 would be where I'm like, all right, we don't have to mess with that for a while. Pause, pause, pause. Okay. It takes a second for it to normalize me. Oh, we have so many carrots. Excellent. 4.7k carrots. Yeesh. You don't need to do that because it's a drought right now. You help at all? Yeah. You're still helping. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Hey, there's the 12. Look at that. And that was 20% extra work at 10 and another 5%? Oh. Very nice. Okay. Movement speed 13. Okay. That's brilliant. Oh man, people love their monuments. People love their statuesque figures of authority, I guess. I wouldn't say these are like domineering Iron Fist authority figures. Look at them, they're so damn happy. I've always wanted to carry hay, and now I've been able to fill my dream. Thank you, JohnMegacycle, for letting me fill my dream. Kid, you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. Preferably a beaver because we're all beavers. I want to carry hay. Alright. Not gonna stop your dreams? Alright. And, you can carry hay. Getting all this torn out. Excellent. Cool. Oh, good. I don't know what else I should be paying attention to. I think we've kind of handled the food and the water. We're getting more water on a drought. I've added more water here. I don't know what else to do. Not too sure what else I should be messing with. I guess nothing, right? We'll get gears pretty quick. And then I can do something about that. We have 3 empty beds and 4 kits. It's perfect. Oh, right. We need to take a break soon. Oh, goodness. I blasted through the first 4 hours of this. Literally was not even paying attention at the time. Yeah. So for sake of the stream, what we're gonna do... Oh, there's Henry. Let's go ahead and pop on, say hi, hit him with a hydrate real quick. While we are streaming. And... hydrate. Oh, it's on cooldown already. Oh. Beef, 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 beef. What was I saying? Oh yeah, let's talk about the rest of the stream. We'll go for about another 15 minutes, I'd say. 10, 15 minutes, right around there. I could use me a snack. My blood sugar is brr, 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 brr. Low power, kind of a vibe. And yeah, then we'll come back. We'll rock for about another 3 hours or so and just go from there. That works out. Just get purge, thank you. Yep, whatever's left, just get it out of here. Because we're going to come back, we're going to want this all ready for building area, and I don't want to have to deal with any of that. That gets beefed. Beefed. Okay, not too bad. Not too shababby. Oh, let's do the shout out, right. AUMC. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Done. Minecraft is their jam. Another real solid person of solidness. That sounded bad. Cool, chill streams. That's all I got. Oh, the drought ended. Hey, the drought ended. Ooh, snaps. Snap, snap, snap. Hi. Yep. We're about to not lack power. About to be able to get some... We're about to be able to get some stuff done. I can talk. I'm not weird. Please see player card or am totally... Oh, there we go. There's the float. Now it's got to come up here or this is not going to do us a lot of good, right? It will float over. There we go. There we are. Spinning and winning. Huh? Spinning and winning? We got something going on? The pressure buildup, maybe? Oh yeah, it's not quite built up yet. It's not flowing over the side. Okay. I'm excited for our first gears, though. How much are we making? 130 HP? That's crap! And now just 0. That's even more crap. No! That's not great. Okay. It'll ramp up, it'll get constant pretty... Okay. Normalize out, please. Normalize out, please. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on. How about that? Whoa. Alright. 0.65? There we go, that's better. Okay. Well, this is dumb. What am I going to do about this? Oh, nothing, I guess. Okay. Shake your fist at the game and be like, yeah, what am I going to do about this? Travesty. Alright. And it just fixes itself. The next tier is... I have to change my Twitch tag to Beaver. Don't know. A good question, me friend. That's a darn fine question, Lero me mate. I'm unsure. We're gonna do something like this. You are water. You get out. Slash beeve, probably. Slash beeve. Right there. Oh, unrecognized command. Okay, well, I was trying to be silly. Hit it with a slash beeve, but that's not how that worked. Yeah, there you go. It's a command. You are going to get all the water. I don't mind these little cisterns here, but I do want to get some proper water storage going on. And this has been cute up until now. But this is not ideal. So we have how many of these dang things? A lot. Let's see here. This replaces 10, takes up the size of 4. Yeah, I need a lot of gears. Are you working at full McGoverns now? Yes, you is. Excellent. Okay. Can I buy Beavis a command for 25,000 channel points? I don't even know what it would do. I'm still willing to take the phone from you and answer whatever dumb tech question someone's trying to throw at your face, meets. Want that going on? It would beaver. You would not beaver leave it. Beave leave it? You wouldn't even, Lero, you wouldn't even beave leave it. Beave. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get something. Friend, you wouldn't even beave leave it. So that's 900, which is very much about where I want to be. I'm not building these, I just wanted them for sizing. My friend, I'd tell you tales, you just wouldn't even beave leave it. I'm just butchering it like crazy. Give me that, give me this, that can look like that. This is all water. But you don't have to do this. Well, unbelievable. This is a sitcom waiting to happen. Honey, I'm home. Door closes. Crowd cheers with canned laughter. Honey, how was work today? You wouldn't believe it. Laughter ensues. Yeah. You wouldn't even believe it. Tilts glasses. You wouldn't believe it if I... Okay, we're gonna stop. This is a good stopping point for me to get either booze or a sandwich, and I ain't got no booze. I'm kidding. I joke about booze and stuff. It's a cute little jab because I've had a bit of a history. Friends that have been a little heavy on the drink, everything, and myself as well. So sometimes just jab it in there, but I don't condone such behavior. What is this? Planks? Yeah, we're out of planks, it seems. Oh, it's all down here. Yeah, because I need all the gears. Recovering Beavaholic. Ah, bad tide. Boo. Bad tide still... Oh, crap. This is a problem. Can I pause this? I just found a problem here. This is an issue. We'll do it at night. But the water's going to come to this height, and that means bad, toxic no-no. And I want the industry to keep running if we can. Actually, can I get it all done in 3 days? Ah, nope. This all chunking? Yeah, it is. It kind of bugs me that the working wheel is going opposite the running wheel or whatever, but yeah. Whatever, it's cool. Don't bother planting crap, it's about to die. And don't bother that, don't bother that. We have some room for logs, though? Some. And, yep. Grab that. Okay, we got 2. Yeah, 1900 was our maximum before? Yeah, I deleted a bunch. I'm adding 2 more. Yeah. Get it done. I'm actually just going to shut this off for the bad tide. I have different priorities I want right now. I don't know if any of this is going to last. Most likely not. But it should survive the drought. But we'll use it for spacing's sake. Okay, that's awesome. Yep. Yeah, I've sprinkled water everywhere just so I could get ahead of the ball. Because that's what killed us, I think in the first hard mode game we played. That just absolutely just dumped us into the river. Metaphorical river, obviously, because everyone was so hungry for water. Okay. Now what I want to know... Ah, it's a 3x3? Oh, I thought it was a 2x2. Yeah, if we can get another one of these built, I'll be pleased as punch. Nice. Does not need to be prioritized. How much room do we have now? We're full. Okay. Now, here's where we do this. Pause, pause. That's all paused. Everyone out of the boat. Everyone out of the boat. Okay, cool. Now we do this. No contaminated beeves. That's our policy. Come on, really? Okay, it's because we paused it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, new well-being is because wet fur? Yup, that's exactly what did it, wet fur. Yep. Okay. That's pretty much as cut as that's gonna be. That's done, that's done. This fire's on. No! Wait, beavers can eat popcorn, right? Yes. They would like that. Thank you for your patronage, or whatever. This looks like this. Get as many carrots as you can. We're full on carrots. Also, good day, Steffi. Hope you're doing well today. That's all drying and dying. That's all we got going on over there. No one's going to the other side? Excellent. Do beavers have allergies? Beaver legit. Okay, now this is just turning into fancy words for beverages. Beaver G's? No, the Bee Gees were a band in the 70s. That's who was the Bee Gees. Day's going okay? Good. I'm happy to hear that. We're going to be doing a lot of the... Oop. We're going to be... Hello? There we go. We're going to be doing a lot of this while we are waiting for the drought to go away. Sorry for the weird timing, Steffi, but I'm going to go take my break now. I know you just joined and all that, but I'm glad to hear your day is going all right. Folks, I'm going to disappear for about 5-ish, 10-ish minutes. Gives me an opportunity to get something to eat, refuel my fuel tank, and, yeah. Oh, I'm out of water, too. So, for those of you joining us on YouTube, thank you for joining, and I hope to catch you all next time.